All right, we're good. So what is this? I already forgot.
What's that?
I'm counter days Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day 5. This is day 5, Stace.
Wait.
Alright. Okay, your controls?
My controls.
Your controls, so we're good to taxi.
Okay. Which way are we going? Sorry,
So left and left. Oh, look at that rainbow like right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So low.
This could be a cool video. Get some more rain on here. Okay. Righty. We are today flying to Kauai via Oahu. We're going to stop in Kauai, is our plan now. The beauty is it can change as much as we want it to.
As much as we want to.
Actually, is this the taxi line over here?
No, you're
okay.
on the right taxi line.
That's all right. And then we may stop somewhere else. We'll see. See how much time we have. Possibly snorkel, possibly hit the beach. But mainly do some flying. Looks like we're going to do a little bit of
beautiful views. Can't wait to see that North Shore Kauai, man.
Oh yeah, man, you're going to love this video.
I can't wait to see it.
Y145, contact ATS departure. Blue 53, my tower, departure head on rescue, runway tail car, westbound turn, caution with turbulence 717 departed.
Is that thing on? Is it working?
Yeah, just want to make sure I got the right attitude on it.
So one thing about flying, it's all about attitude.
Yes, it is. Especially gotta have that backup.
All right, well, we went to Hannah yesterday, and it was quite the drive up there. And then we drove back in the dark.
Oh.
Yep, which was hardcore.
Did you guys go there and back the same road?
Yeah, we ended up, we'll go around next time. We may redo Hannah, we may not. We're not sure. Go to the warm-up, right?
Yep.
So we'll see. But if we do, we'll do it a little bit differently, and we may go all the way around. And we're going to definitely go to the pools, the 7, what's it called, Stace?
7 Sacred or
7 Sacred Pools.
Blue 53,
Venus Pool.
right downwind departure, past southwest runway.
But we really appreciated being able to go fly with you to Hannah.
Check it out.
How quick that was. Yeah, that was super quick. Alrighty.
Let's do a light panel check. All light's good.
Okay.
I feel like we have good fuel.
105, runway 5 clear for takeoff.
You make your run up real quick?
Yep. 1800. 18. Magneto check. Alright, both less than 150, within 50 of both. Temperatures getting in the green, pressure's in the green.
Oh yeah, no. Where's our vacuum pump?
Back into it here, and amps are 0.
Good.
Alright, throttle to idle.
Okay.
So do idle test.
Blue 53 at NTL.
Let's pull this all the way out.
Okay.
Sure, this one wants to stabilize. Good and smooth, 600. Alright, now just lean it out. Alright, flight controls, you want to check that, and flight instruments.
Blue 53 ready to contact over.
Airspeed 0, attitude indicator, rect stable, wings level, field elevation within 75 feet, balls in the middle. Wings level, heading indicator agrees with the compass. PSI 0. Autopilots disengaged, fuel sufficient, fuel selectors both, trim set for takeoff. Flaps are up, GPS,
Number 8,
it's on.
Alpha, traffic.
So we're doing climb up 400, right turn, basically to 180 heading, or it's going to be to the quarry. So I'll bug this right now. Our runway is verified. Runway 2 for our intersection departure is this way, so it's a right turn. Climb up to 1,000 feet, we got 119.5. Alright, strobes on, landing light on, seat backs up our position, you got your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Seatbelts on?
Shoulder harness on. Alright, transponders, strobe light, good. Alright, good, call the guy. By ground, Cessna November 335 Sierra Papa, East ramp, taxi for takeoff.
Cessna 335 Sierra Papa, Maui Tower, runway 2 at Echo, taxi via Echo, change my frequency 118.7.
18.7, runway 2, hold short Echo 5 Sierra Papa. Okay, so now we'll follow that invisible line.
Tower 111 visual runway 2.
111 Maui Tower, traffic 3 miles southwest of the airport.
And we'll
Southwestbound
climb.
helicopter 1100, runway 2 clear to land.
Alright,
Runway
thanks.
2 clear land.
Maui Tower, Maverick 67 is ready for departure. Maverick 67 Maui Tower, hold on the triangle, expect release shortly.
Hold on the triangle and expect to leave Maverick 67.
And Stacie, you inspected the tanks.
61 around
yourself.
the tower, make a right 180, I'll call your westbound turn, traffic short final runway 5.
Right 180 around the tower, you got the crowd.
You hear me?
What tanks?
Oh, that you checked the fuel?
11 o'clock,
Yeah.
2 miles, Boeing 717,
Full.
2500 inbound, cautionary turbulence. Do you want to continue with services?
Negative services 717 to site, Blue 53.
Blue 53, roger, maintain visual separation, radar services terminated, squawk VFR for exchange crew.
Boy, setting up all these cameras made me sweat.
111 helicopter,
Yeah.
attacking the site.
Working.
You're running around, man. Hardcore. Let's go 1000. I like to do that. Keeps the spark plugs a little bit cleaner.
Roger, thank you. Maverick 61, continue right turn and pass south of the hazmat, westbound.
You guys stoked or what?
Super stoked.
Airs 10 Maui Tower, land.
Been an awesome day.
Runway 2, cautionary turbulence.
Yeah, I've only done this one 2 other times, so
Sweet.
this will be good. Other times I did it IFR. And, yeah,
How was that?
it's quite a different experience. I definitely
Were you
Number 8 Foxtrot Alpha.
IMC?
towards the end, so we actually had to shoot
Maverick
approach.
7, departure head on
So-
East runway 2, call your westbound.
Sweet.
That was chill, but I mean, they give us the
Maverick 61,
southmost
identity.
Victor Airway, which is like 25 miles or something, 30 miles south of the
Maverick
island
61,
chain.
ready to contact half mile
And
west
then
south
it was like pretty much overcast the whole way, so we didn't see land for like an hour.
Nice.
Like, dude,
Maverick 67, westbound turn approved.
where are we? Better check those instruments all the time.
Are these
Number
life
8 Foxtrot
life
Alpha,
jackets
turn
or
right,
blow up
make
life
clear
jackets?
traffic
Yeah.
runway 2.
Turning right close for 2, 8 Foxtrot Alpha.
Yeah.
Maverick 63, departure head on rescue,
Y'all don't have
runway
to
2, call
carry
your westbound turn.
a flotation thing?
Maverick 63 on
A raft?
on the westbound.
Yeah, no raft.
Really?
Maverick 67, identity altitude.
67400.
Maverick 67, radar contact half mile west Kauai Airport, Dan squawk 0372.
Copy 0372, Maverick 67.
Number 8 Foxtrot Alpha, extend downwind.
Stand down, 8 Foxtrot Alpha.
Wind 03015.
We're almost gonna have you pick us up from Hannah Airport last night,
Oh, you could have, yeah.
or this morning. Like we should have done that, where we stayed the night there. You
Then,
can camp there.
and then just tell them the car's broken and make them pick it up. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Clutch.
You can camp up there. I didn't know that. That would be cool too.
And they have the cabins.
You
You guys like camping?
Yeah, we've camped
Airstream
a
Tower,
little.
squawk 0355, the altitude.
0355 600, Airstream.
Maverick 63, westbound turn approved.
On the turn, Maverick 63.
Maverick 67, maintain hour above 1000 for traffic.
At above 1000, Maverick 67.
Airstream radar contact 6 miles northwest Kauai Airport, maintain hour below 500.
Did you ever get instrument rated?
At above
You did?
500,
Yeah.
Airstream will call.
No, I'm in
Maverick
charge.
63, identity altitude.
I've got a lot of IFR
On
time.
the ID 500,
I probably got
Maverick 63.
200 hours in the clouds.
Turn left on Alpha,
Nice.
runway 5, taxi to parking this frequency.
Alpha, cross runway 5, taxi.
Always good to know.
Maverick 63, radar contact.
That way you
above
know
Kauai
someone's not
Airport,
gonna freak
maintain
out
hour
in the
above
clouds.
1000 for traffic.
No, not at all.
At or above 1000, Maverick 63.
Kind of be kind of fun actually if we had to. Yeah.
Like that instructor you said you went with.
Yeah, he was instrument rated maybe.
Ready, Foxtrot Alpha, base turn approved, runway 2, clear touch and go, cautionary
Oh
turbulence.
no, actually my friend was telling me this.
Clear touch and go.
I think you told me this too, but
Cessna 50 Papa, runway 2 at Echo, clear for takeoff.
runway 2, clear for takeoff, 50 pop-up.
Maverick
Alright, here we
61,
go.
radar services
Go.
terminated, squawk VFR.
Mixture's rich.
Mixture's rich.
Air is 3, main west runway 2, final inbound.
Here we go, flaps up.
Maverick 67, traffic passing off your left, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, please change crew.
Could be a little wet today, huh?
That's clear.
Aircraft unanswered, taken.
I like this because I can see if somebody's landing.
Yeah.
Like that little angle coming in. That makes a lot of sense. All right, here we go. Alright, ease in the power.
Thank you. Always appreciated. Temp screen, press screen, back screen, amp 0, air is alive.
Airspeed alive.
Air is tree, make approach south both runways, on your head on risk, traffic, Skyhawk, mile 5.
South of the runway, say airspeed, thanks.
Average 63, cancel out 2 restriction, traffic no factor.
Copy, Maverick 63.
Air is tree, helicopter, traffic no factor, cancel out 2 restriction.
Airspeed, thanks.
Alright, and we're gonna go to 400 feet, you said?
Yeah. Oh, rad. Hope that camera's recording.
I know,
yeah.
it's like following us, the rainbow.
Yeah.
Okay, take a picture, baby.
I am, so cool.
This fly runway heading?
5 hours stay or just
Yep. Fly up for a little bit. Flaps up, mixture strict, power's full. After takeoff, checklist complete. Get a little more pitch
Average
up.
63,
UI.
radar surface terminated. Clock VFR, freeze change.
And we're at 400, hold at 400.
And then we'll do 180 and we'll keep climbing 1000.
Oh, turn 180?
Yeah, and climb up to 1000.
Okay. Gotcha, keep climbing. Okay. I thought I was stopping at 400, gotcha.
Oh, no, no. 400 for the turnout.
I gotcha. Alright. Climbing 1000. Turning heading 180. Very nice little.
And the rock quarry. That's starting to become visible and about 180. I can see McKenna, so
System 5, Sierra Papa, traffic helicopter approaching the terminal, landing at the southeast heliport, contact HCF departure.
departure 5 Sierra Papa. And
Just stop at 1000?
level 1000 and head towards that little hill.
Got it.
Maui departure, Cessna November 335 Sierra Papa, with you 1000 for Lahui.
335 Sierra Papa, HCF departure, ident.
5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, resume appropriate VFR altitudes. I'll have a navigation for you shortly. Just going to bring you down to the southwest, maybe not quite Molokini, but pretty far to the south, and then I'll be able to cut you over for traffic.
5 Sierra Papa. Alright, we can start climbing for 85.
Alright, 1000 for 85.
And we'll keep aiming for the Pu'u, or McKenna Hill. So we'll climb at 74.
Is that Molokini right there?
That one's Molokini, that one's McKenna.
Go circle Molokini real quick. No? Would they let us?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
I mean, we're there.
Yeah.
Take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I know my girl would love to get some pictures.
Do it. So just do 1,500.
2000.
Okay.
18040, HF approach, consider maintaining 3000.
We're already changing it up on you.
3010. 3000.
Well, he said that's where he's going to vector us to anyways. Maybe we'll see some humpbacks.
So do I need to hold 180, or can I go?
You have to still hold that heading.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, or the ground track to McKenna, and now we can power back.
Kind of 18, radar contact low, taking the altitude.
Cool. That's your pitch screen, back screen.
Kind of 18, roger, proceed to the hat.
Lean us out.
Call wheel 30.
Give me to lean it. We don't really need to lean out. You don't like to lean out much, huh?
Not too much. Not this low. It's okay. Don't turn off strobes. Yeah, we got traffic coming in, and pretty much by the time we get to Molokini, then he'll let us break off, and we can do whatever.
5 Sierra Papa, you want to following all the way back to Lahui, correct?
Affirm, 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, roger. And what's the altitude you're climbing to?
We're gonna climb to 8,500, and we're gonna head over to Molokini real quick before we resume our climb. 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, roger. Okay, so you're gonna stay a little bit low all the way until Molokini, and was that because of the instruction earlier, or is that just because you guys want to go check out Molokini?
Check out Molokini, 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, okay, sounds good.
Is that because of the instructions? Was it like too much for you to handle? Nah. But that guy's chill.
Cool. Oh, this is a great video right here, man.
Dude, it's so smooth right now. So sunny. Our window's clear.
Awesome.
Loving it. I was like, oh.
This is going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Feeling like it. Be an amazing video. So when we stop in Kauai, remind me, baby, I'll probably pop some new batteries on just so we don't have to worry about batteries. And we need to clean the fog out of the cameras possibly too.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we'll definitely do a camera check before we head around Kauai because that'd be unfortunate to have some fog inside the camera case, you know, and then...
I guess we can look on our app though, right? To see.
Over 5 Sierra Papa.
There's the wind.
Outer below 3,500 for heavy jet traffic. That's on the downwind.
Out of below 3,500, 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, roger. And once I get you west of Molokini, you can expect to resume climb and altitude and everything.
5 Sierra Papa. Alright,
Cool. 2000, climb, maintain 5 now.
This is Express 810, HS departure.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this video.
Maintain 14,000.
Yeah, you might be able to see some amount of fog. It's usually like in the corners where you get it.
Cool. Hopefully, bro. Yeah, it's from the heat, I guess, huh? Gets so hot, the battery gets so hot in there.
No, like, because of the humidity in the air when you have the case open and then you trap it.
Gotcha.
And once you're in altitude, it starts to cool, so it condensates. Yeah.
So really, having the back door open might be good, huh? But if,
yeah,
if the water gets inside there,
that's what I've heard is the recommendation for that.
Because it'll blow off the back.
Yeah. That's actually a good one. I just didn't. So what do you do? Take a little pin and push it through?
No, just pops right off. Just by hand, just comes right off. The doors are interchangeable real quick.
Oh, mine looks like I have to take the pin out and like.
I doubt it.
810, turn left, heading 250.
I doubt it.
Join Lanai 278 radio.
So keep 180, right? Or can we head to Molokini?
We can go to Molokini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now we're starting to get some of that little windage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a high wind day. So we'll definitely want to be up because we'll get those mountain waves.
Oh, we'll get some killer video up the right wing right now.
Oh. Dude, I saw a whale the other day. Whoa,
nice.
Updraft.
Nice. That'll get you going.
Yeah, I saw a whale the other day. It was like super far out. And just
cool.
like jumped and splashed. It was all by itself. There's no one watching for it.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Bada bing, baby, bada boom.
Dang. Check that. Now we got 500 feet. We're not even trying. The reef is super clear.
We can get this little coast right here if that's okay. I'm going to cruise this coast and then cut over.
Yeah.
Clear ILS runway 2.
Left 050, 3000, established, cleared ILS runway 2, Hawaiian 8040.
Sweet.
Oh, this is Cove. This is where you would do a surf lesson. Right here.
This is where you do what?
Surfing?
Oh, yeah.
At the Cove.
We're surfing tomorrow.
Oh, sick. Let's see. Man, it's so clear at the Cove.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
Wow.
That's so cool. We got to take off on that rain because that was kind of cool effect too.
Double people.
Wow, so pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day, baby. It's going to be a great day.
Whole bunch of people in the water, but there's no waves.
We couldn't even go to Molokini because it was so rough, and I'm bummed. Today would have been the day, but I'd rather be flying.
Yeah. There's plenty of opportunities to go to Molokini when it's flat out. What time did you guys try to go to Molokini?
In the morning.
Oh. Was it, Saturday? Oh no, did we fly Saturday?
Was it yesterday? Or no, day before yesterday. It was, today's Tuesday, Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. Can I go down to that little hump and just go around?
Yeah.
When I just catch that hump?
When you go around that hump, that's called the McKenna bump, and not because that is the bump, because we'll hit a big bump in the air, so just power back, slow down to about 2100.
Okay.
And that should keep us from hitting our heads.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Approach Mahalo 1010, just off.
Ready to go ahead and power back now?
What's that?
Go ahead and power back now?
That's Mahalo 1010?
Yeah, you could start to slow down now.
Roger, stand by 1.
Wow, so cool.
I can't bump.
So you guys probably did snorkeling right around where that boat is. It's usually where they take people when it's like too bumpy outside.
I'm not even sure what.
We did by the
squawk
that
1740.
coastline over there.
1740 and we're Pilatus.
Behind the...
Mahalo 1010.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's another one, yeah.
Point 8040,
Oh, you could go
tower,
21.
118.7.
187 Hawaiian 8040.
There you go.
I don't need to be smacking my head.
Yeah, we don't need that. Might knock the GoPros off. No one needs that today. So this road right here, this is Oprah's private road.
From out east, Lanai Vortex.
Who?
Sit again?
Oprah's private road.
Oh, Oprah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All 1010.
Right there.
And just to be a Clark, right?
she has a house here?
Yeah.
All 1010. Roger, proceed.
Up in Kula.
2, Juliet, current altimeter 3010.
Straight into, we have Juliet. Exit departure, Skylane 9207 Golf with you.
Skylane 9207 Golf, HF departure ident.
Do you like golf?
Yeah.
They have 5 golf courses here in Wailea.
I like flying more than golf.
207 Golf, Roger. Resume
Yeah,
review
me
for
too.
altitudes. I'll have own navigation for you as you get south.
I'm saving golf for when I'm too old to do anything else.
Golf. Resume. Altitude navigation with you.
Yeah, we're going to start a new YouTube channel for that called Never Too Old.
Yeah. Alright, so
207 Golf, rear contact 2 miles southeast.
here's
southwest
Turtle
US
Town,
traffic,
right over
1
here.
o'clock, 6
McKenna
miles,
Landing.
17, actually an Airbus 320.
Here comes the bump.
600 depending on the ILS.
Yeah, it's usually between here. This is La Perouse, right off our nose.
Uh-huh.
This is the most recent lava flow on Maui. It was 1790.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Not even that long ago, actually, when you think about how old the islands are.
Yeah.
1790.
545 heavy.
So 1
and
o'clock,
it's
this
gonna
is Big
maintain
Beach.
3,000.
This is one of my most favorite spots to go for bodyboarding, and when it's big enough, you can do surfing. It's a dangerous shore break, comparable to Sandy's on Oahu. I don't know if you guys heard of Sandy's.
Hardcore, huh?
Yeah, this is pretty nuts over here. I like to come out here when there's like a hurricane to like the southwest. Oh man, it gets pumping. And then on the other side, you'll see a little division where the rocks are right here. And then it'll be, that other beach is called Little Beach. And that's where they have like naked drum circles on Sunday nights.
I know, we missed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's naked or just the people in the circle?
Usually just the old guys.
Yeah. The old voyeurs.
Yeah.
Number 07 Golf, Roger. Continue
There it is,
southbound,
Little
gonna bring
Beach.
you to just,
The hot young girls keep their clothes on?
You can expect the
Yeah.
westbound track.
Little Beach has an awesome left break.
Ifr Approach, Mahalo 47, level of 8,500 from Seafood.
Yeah, is that Lanai?
This is Koho'olave.
Okay, we better down that one.
So Koho'olave used to be
545 heavy, turn heading 280.
all covered in koa wood.
Follow 1010 for...
We don't have time to circle that, do we?
Hitting 115.
We can. We should. We could do that on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah. But that island, before they started bombing in the 50s, it was just covered in trees, and it...
Number 335, Sierra Papa, traffic just off your right, 3 o'clock, and 3 miles turning onto 5 mile. Is a heavy 767, 4,000 descending, caution wake 01.
Traffic no factor, caution the wake, 5 Sierra Papa. So that right there, since they started bombing, the trees disappeared, and what happened is the clouds stopped seeding over this island, and so that changed the terrain for not only there, but Maui and Lanai.
Wow.
So the cloud,
Can we just head down to 1,000 or is that a big deal?
we can go to 1,000.
Okay.
So the clouds used to just chill, like make a little chain from Wailea here and Lanai, and that would make really wet islands. So Lanai used to be a really good place to grow pineapples,
Oh, wow.
but now it's really dry. Wailea used to be swampy, but now it's really dry because the clouds don't stop there.
So cool.
Send it over to Molokai, all 25.
All 25, Roger.
You got that microphone in your ear cup, right, baby?
Yeah.
Sweet.
On the back side of this, on right here of Molokini, that's where it drops down hundreds of feet, like 800 feet, and you can, if you scuba, which you guys do,
Yeah.
you can scuba and watch the marine ecosystems change.
Wow, look
On the
how cool.
inside, it's protected.
4 miles from Tabs, clear
Wow.
runway 2 approach.
Third ILS, runway 2 approach, line
So
45 heavy.
cool.
Can I circle it one more time?
Wow.
You mind if I circle one more time?
Oh yeah, good.
I'm going to climb up a little bit.
Or 335 Sierra Papa, cancel altitude restriction. The Lanai altimeter 3014.
3014, 5 Sierra Papa.
Just tell them we're doing that for
25 for
wake
now,
turbulence.
fly heading 200. Be vectors, there's a bunch of traffic just on the west side of the downwind.
Alright, 200 on the heading, Mahalo 25.
All 25, thanks. I said downwind, I meant on the local, right there.
Yep, I know what you meant. Mahalo 25.
07 Golf, expect westbound turn here maybe about another 3 minutes, sorry.
Sweet.
Maybe about another 5 miles
awesome.
or so.
That's sweet, bro.
Golf, westbound turn 5 miles.
That's the sweetness.
You can roll out there and start your climb for 8,500.
approach, Hawaiian 528, 12,400 from 7,000. We have.
Alright, and there's a good attitude, airspeed to hold about 80 knots.
Okay.
Get down to 3,000 and 10 for one.
Template, good. All right, up we go.
Up we go.
Flight heading 180.
180, mile 25.
Then if you have to go a little towards that way, you can to avoid those clouds. I mean,
This way?
November
if you need.
07 Golf, traffic 3 o'clock, 3 miles, turning on a pilot to flat at 3,000.
7 Golf, 1 traffic.
Yeah.
And 07
If
Golf,
we don't have
taxi,
sufficient
turn,
altitude,
right heading
crossing
265.
channels, getting behind these mountains, and we get dropped off radar.
All right, we're going for 8,500.
8.5, here we do it.
Traffic just passing off your right, 3 o'clock and 2 miles, sorry, 3 miles. We'll be turning behind.
Yeah, hopefully you guys will get a...
Special 180 to 2,600.
Oh, 10-6.
Got traffic.
All 10-10 contact tower, 118.7, we'll see ya.
Tower, see you.
Yeah, you guys should go snorkel at Alua. I mean, White Rock. That's a great place to go snorkeling, and I like to go spearfishing there.
Identity, 09 Victor. Mahalo 47, maintain VFR at
It's called White Rock?
4,000.
White Rock.
About 4,500.
It's pretty close to where Turtletown is.
Or 07 Golf, maintain VFR at or above 2,500.
Look at this wind line.
There's a helicopter right there.
At above 3,500.
What's
Send the
that?
clouds.
5 Sierra Papa, maintain VFR at or below 2,000.
At or below 2,005 Sierra Papa. Alright. Darn, we got altitude restricted.
All 56, squawk 1774.
Let's see, what's our ground speed? Is 6. Oh, we got a little headwind right now.
All 25, it'll just be 1 more minute for traffic. It's getting pretty congested just in that vicinity.
Mile 25.
All 56, ready to contact 4 miles west Nakalele and our left base for 5.
Let's see what our traffic looks like. I see that guy right there. You got him in sight.
Right, and
Off the
November
nose.
5 Sierra
got
Papa,
him in
traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles westbound system 182, 2,500.
Inside 5 Sierra Papa. In sight, so let me climb. Traffic no factor, 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, roger.
Oh, darn it.
Hawaiian 50, just going to put you a little bit wider. There's numerous traffic in the vicinity of the localizer right now. Turn right, heading 130.
Yeah, 130, Hawaiian 53.
Hawaiian 508, thanks. You can expect to turn back on the localizer here less than a minute.
Hawaiian 53.
Oh, it got vectored off
And
of it.
07 Golf, resume on altitude.
07 Golf, resume on altitude.
07 Golf, all navigation as well, please.
On navigation as well, 07 Golf.
5 Sierra Papa, maintain VFR at or below 3,500.
At or below 3,500, 5 Sierra Papa.
All 47, cancel altitude restriction.
Altitude restriction, Mahalo 47.
All 25, thanks for help. Cancel your restriction. All navigation and altitude.
Oh, nav, mile 25.
09 Victor, what's your destination?
09 Victor, Mawakini, and then Lanai North Shore.
09 Victor, roger. Resume appropriate VFR altitudes, navigation your discretion.
09 Victor, appropriate altitudes, nav own discretion, thanks.
Mahal, correction, Hawaiian 508, tail left heading 050, intercept localizer.
Left heading 05.
Where did he say he was going? Molokini?
We have the field.
Don't like it.
09er Victor.
50, roger.
That's the other
Mahalo
instructor.
25, expedite your climb through 7,500, please.
The level at 65, mile 25.
Wait. And then, okay, maintain VFR at or above 6,500.
At or above 6,500, mile 25.
5508, no delaying your descent down through 6,500.
1,000 to go.
Okay, no delay through 6,500.
5508, clear visual approach, runway 2. All 56, max speed to the field, contact tower 118.7. All 47, register Stern Squawk, VFR frequency change approved.
VFR frequency stays up for Mahalo 47.
Hawaiian 508, traffic at 1 o'clock, 6 miles westbound, caravan 6,500.
We're looking at Hawaiian 53.
All 25,
Busy
traffic,
airspace, huh?
just over camp.
Almost sent him
Busy,
with
busy.
Bravo.
5 miles northeastbound.
Dallas is insane. Dallas Bravo is insanity.
Don't they have like different frequencies for different quadrants?
Oh yeah, 4 different ones.
ML 25 has that.
That's scary. Like, what if they're
11 o'clock in sight.
not exactly
All 25.
on the right page? You know, the
It's a, you get anywhere near there, you get on vector, so I let them handle it, but I see planes going 200 feet underneath me and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yikes.
508, thanks for the traffic, got you inside, no factor.
No, thank you.
3,200 for 3,500.
Okay, we're still looking at line 53.
508.
In Bravo and Dallas crazy, Stacie?
Yeah, it's wild.
We got traffic at 12 o'clock, but he's going same direction, so should be fine.
200 feet?
I think if you lift up your wing, you might see Airbus or something.
Do they have a transponder?
Nope.
Behind us already.
Sometimes they don't have the gas on that thing, though.
Now they might be off on our right. They're inbound on that localizer.
Okay, we're picking up a few guys now, line 53.
Alright, there's 3-5.
And contact tower on 118.7.
Okay, we got the field inside, line 53.
158, yes, visual, you clear for the visual approach to contact tower.
You're visual runway 2, going to tower 827, line 53, thanks.
Release us.
And number 5 Sierra Papa, cancel all altitude restrictions.
5 Sierra Papa. Alright.
8,500. Here we come.
And 07 Golf, what was the destination again?
07 Golf, Honolulu would like your request by following South Shore Molokai.
Okay, there he is.
07 Golf, roger. And 5 Sierra Papa, you wanted to go Lahui, right?
Ifr Approach, 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, roger. And all 25.
Don't forget about us, please.
Lahui's in Kauai?
About less than a mile. Northwestbound.
I got confused there. Lahui, Lanai. Well, that's up to the hell, too.
That's why you gotta super clear. We're not heading Lanai. Here's Alawalu again in Alawalu Canyon. Hopefully those will be pretty sick shots.
That is sick.
And all 25, you can cancel your altitude restriction.
All 25.
Nice.
07 Golf, contact center 119.3.
Hopefully if we hit our heads, only one of us will get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. 119.
So you don't lean at all on the climb?
Just a little bit. We're only 4,000, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
And as soon as we get over this guy, we should be pretty free of bumps.
I don't mind little bumps.
You doing okay back there?
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it, Stace?
So pretty.
Please get some pictures of that.
Yeah.
Get that DSLR pumping. She got some great shots.
Oh, I know. I saw you guys. I love that tail picture you posted,
Yeah,
Kalapapa.
that's cool.
I love the tail pictures.
Yeah, I have like 1,000 of them on the... It looks really cool with the waves splashing. I want to see that video of shaking off the waves hitting us almost.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you guys had good angles on that one.
You come through 900.
Airstone, accept the portion of the Denver, please navigation your discretion.
Alright, let's see.
And navigation minus
Look at that reef over at Olawalu.
You gonna turn that way or that way? You know I want to turn that way.
Yeah,
Dodge
go
the
ahead.
clouds. Dodge the clouds, yeah.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Get them sick shots.
Yeah, that's where we were snorkeling, but down by the cliff. Not right here.
Sick shots, sick shots.
All 25, contact
Ooh,
center,
wow.
119.3, that's Cessna 172 traffic, no factor.
Oh, 119.3 mile.
So we're gonna basically get on top of these clouds and fly the coast, or we?
Area 10, sorry, can't remember if I got back to you, but you are ready to contact about 2 miles to the southeast of Kauai. Resume on navigation and altitude.
We're going to have an altitude there, 10.
Maybe we'll get some up grass as we approach.
Over 5 Sierra Papa, the Lanai altimeter 3014.
3014, 5 Sierra Papa.
Alright. Oh, that tail camera's gonna be so wicked.
Nice call, yeah. Got a little updraft right there. Little boost.
Little boost, baby.
Contact, leaving 4,000, clear direct Shockey. Climb maintain, 14,000.
Climb maintain, 14,000, leaving 4,000, direct stock, Hawaiian, 575.
And 09, you say you're going to Molokini.
Alright, well, 5,500 for 8,500.
There you go.
And 09 Victor, yeah, we're doing one circle around Molokini and then going forward Lanai's North Shore.
09 Victor, Roger, Lanai altimeter 3014.
Careful, babe. You got a 5,700
3014
mountain next to you.
Thank you.
Do we?
Yep.
Well, I'm staying VFR. I'm looking out the window.
That's a 747, Ifr Approach, descend
No mountain peaks.
5000, altimeter 3010.
We're over the highest point now.
Actually, unable to Zulu. Traffic just popped up. They're going to be just south of the Zulu. UV number 2, you can expect the ILS.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry about that. Number 5 Sierra Papa, you going to continue northbound for a little bit, or you going to turn south, westbound?
We're going to turn west in just a minute. 5 Sierra Papa.
5 Sierra Papa, Reg. Air 10, register return, squawk VFR.
Yeah, they tend to question when we don't do like the reg.
No, I know. I know. Well, we're just trying to stay clear. Come on.
Cloud avoidance.
Cloud avoidance. That's always the excuse. Oh yeah, this is going to be epic video. This alone is going to make the channel awesome.
Clouds they definitely add a lot.
People are going to be like, I don't want to watch this snorkeling video, I want to see some more flying.
We're...
Alright, due west, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, head west. And there we got Molokai. So let me put in Molokai.
Another rainbow.
15-1.
5 Sierra Papa, contact center, 119.3.
119.3, 5 Sierra Papa. Alright, 119.3.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the camera on the right is such a good call.
Yeah, we wouldn't have anything if we went to the left anyways. Honolulu Center, Cessna November 335 Sierra Papa with you 6,500 for 8,500.
I should have had you turn on that left camera.
335 Sierra Papa, ATS Center, Roger. The Lanai, altimeter 3014.
3014, 5 Sierra Papa.
Line 151, vacating 240.
Line 151, Roger.
So cool.
Awesome.
Let's see if we can get Lanai over on this Molokai.
Oh, so much nicer temperature up here.
Yeah, Molo 25 has Alpha in Molokai. We can get out of here now.
Sorry, say again?
Molo 25 has Alpha in Molokai. We can get out of here.
Molo 25. Yeah, radar service remains block VFR, frequency changes grid. There's lower traffic right behind you. Shouldn't be a factor. Cessna 182 heading northwest on.
Yeah, we see him. Cool. Thanks, Molo 25.
Take care.
Sweet.
What was that?
That one was Molokai, yeah. The VOR for number 2.
Cool.
And then our Cocoa Head is going to be 13. So we'll put this one right here. 13.9. Cocoa Head. And Honolulu. I'll set that one up. Oh man, Honolulu's chart is so clustered. 14.8.
Smooth run, huh, babe?
Yeah. They're literally flying through the rainbows. There's another rainbow down there too.
And
So
last
cool.
call, say again?
They're lucky 11 flight, level 8,500.
Alright.
Lucky 11, Roger, thanks.
So 8.5 there, 9.5 back.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we'll end up dropping pretty early once we pass like half channel. Then we can, or like once we're 3/4 of the way back, we can drop down.
It feels like it's maybe a little rough. It's kind of.
Yeah, I felt that one.
You think we should
You
lean
can
it?
lean it? Yeah.
Lean a little bit? I just probably get a little angry. I mean, you don't lean it back till it gets rough?
Not too much.
Not
on
on
the
climb. Not on
yeah.
a climb, no. Alright, let's lean a little bit.
We got Kapalua made. Yeah, you felt that one?
What, right there?
That little...
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got that made for sure.
Oh, man.
You didn't love
I'm
that
glad
either.
you're sensitive like me.
You didn't love that either, did you?
No, I don't. But,
well, not over the ocean. Not with that.
Yeah.
There's my out. There's my out.
there's you out. So we've been Lahui?
You got that spot, right, baby?
Oh, is that that's the airport that's private?
Yeah, but it's not private when we need it.
Well, who owns it? Is it?
Kapalua, it's probably like Maui County or something like that.
You got the spot, baby?
Yeah.
So like, even probably the best thing to do when we leave Lahui right? We climb up, get a like 5,000 feet or so, and we climb up near the airport, and then we head out and continue climbing. That way we're not stressing the plane out too much climbing. Does that make sense? Yeah.
At about 350 a minute, 300, 350 a minute still. And that's a little bit less than 80. I'm on
Screen,
nose.
push screen, back screen, yes sir.
Yeah, I'm on nose now a little bit. What are you calling out there? You're talking about your temp, your pressure, oil temperature, oil pressure?
Yeah, just check the engine instruments on the climb. Just see how they're doing. It's kind of hard to tell too, like, you know, if you get like these little chops, kind of blends in almost like the other one.
Yeah, it's just a wind blowing through the prop, I think. But it does always feel unnerving when you're over the ocean.
Line 151, contact approach 118.3. 83, good day, fly on 151.
Yeah, most people won't recognize that. And then so I'll just like, I'll just be by myself, like quiet to myself.
Contact center 124.
Thinking,
Yeah.
8,000 for 8,500.
He does.
And Lucky 11, contact center 124.1.
Look at all that weather right there, huh?
Yeah.
High pressure system. At least everything's pretty stable, so.
We didn't bring any clothes to sleep in, did we, baby?
We just sleep in what we got.
There you go.
We got a credit card and cash. That's all that matters. Have you ever been stuck anywhere? Have you ever spent the night somewhere?
Yeah, I've had to. The minimums were just too low for us to take off, so we just had to sit tight. We had a hotel, so it wasn't that bad.
You can turn that other camera on, babe. The one on the left side, that's kind of cool. Might as well catch all the data. We got plenty of battery and everything. If you want me to show you how, first you got to turn the power on.
Yeah, we got a little tailwind.
Sweet.
Navy Outrider 1.
She might need your help with that GoPro, I don't know.
It's on, it says it's
it's blinking.
recording.
Okay, cool. Oh, you see a little screen and it's recording? Sweet.
Yeah.
Then you got it, girl. You got it.
Go. Actually wasn't too bad.
Does it look like it's getting a pretty good shot?
So that was only about like 15 minutes to get that climb.
That's sweet. So how much do you calculate in the climb? What was how many gallons per hour is it burn? Looking like, shows here maybe 12?
Yeah.
12? Okay, so 15, so 3 gallons. What's this thing hold again, total?
53.
53.
3 is unusable.
Gotcha, 50.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I just say 10 is good, it's conservative, so we got about 5 hours of fuel.
I like that. That's what my Cirrus has, 5-6 hours.
Yeah, so we'll burn about 3 hours by the time we get there and refuel probably a little bit more. Sweet, 8.5.
Yeah, you can never have enough fuel out here. Anywhere but.
What is your Cirrus hold? 50?
81.
81. Oh, okay. Well, man, I had to drain all the fuel out of a Cirrus. It was like half tanks or something. Because this guy got a new fuel sensor.
Uh-huh.
So I had to just drain it through the subs. Oh man, that took about like an hour or so.
Is our ground speed? Yeah, 101. Okay, cool. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, can we lean it up a little bit, or no?
Yeah, you can lean it up now.
Do you run it here, or do you pull it
I
back?
go to 24.
Okay.
Yeah, for cruise. So up here we got Kamalo, Molokai. You see all those little fishing holes?
This is the other side of Molokai than we were on the other
November
day.
9207 Golf,
Yeah.
just heading 250.
Copy 2450.
07 Golf, say again.
We got to see some of this
7 Golf, suggest heading
just a little bit when we were
Lower.
coming back the other way, yeah.
Heading 250 for traffic.
Number 07 Golf, traffic 12 o'clock and 15 miles opposite direction. Caravan 5000
That looks good.
on the RNF Bravo
Throttle.
to Molokai.
Sweet.
07 Golf, we'll watch for traffic.
For a second I forgot you were leaning. So when
You're worried?
when I felt that I was like, whoop.
Oop, what's that? Not another one.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that, man.
Beautiful. Amazing.
Yeah, so what you'll notice is like pretty much if you go from Big Island up, the mountains start getting taller because all the erosion. So Maui's taller than all these other guys over here because it's older. Big Island, It's the newest. I think it's almost 14,000.
Really?
You reduce it a little bit?
Yeah. This is Mahalo 505. We're 2 miles.
I may have not tightened it. We'll see.
I'd like to pick up Ifr to Honolulu.
That's screen, push screen, that's screen.
Mahalo 505 ATS.
Alright, so we're gonna cruise 24, 105 knots.
2113, and we're
We can make it over there now.
Yeah.
I don't know where the nearest airport is.
November 3350 Sierra Papa, traffic 3 o'clock and 2 miles, same direction, altitude indicates 6,700 climbing.
Looking for traffic, 5 Sierra Papa.
He's right down here to the right.
ATS Center, good morning.
On the site?
304,
Yes.
climbing through 8,500 for 9,000, direct
I see a bunch of little guys, see a little one there.
304 ATS Center, roger.
Yeah, if there's one thing Stacie
Traffic in sight, 5 Sierra Papa.
can do is spot traffic.
Sierra Papa, roger, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Maintain visual separation, 5 Sierra Papa.
Mahalo 505, radar contact 2 miles south of Mahalo.
I can see a little Cessna down here too, right under our wing.
Oh, that's a cool shot right there. Look at that. I'm going to catch that guy in my... Yeah.
10 o'clock in 1 mile.
See that guy?
Cessna 172, 8,500 has you in sight.
Sweet. Zoom in on that.
We have the traffic in sight, Mahalo 505.
Mahalo 505, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
You getting a picture of that guy?
You are
Yeah.
clear
Oh, yeah.
to Honolulu
That's
Airport.
that's awesome, guys. This is epic.
Victor 12, I'm going to maintain 8,000.
It's so awesome up here.
Moment to maintain visual separation from that Cessna. Clear to Honolulu, direct Apple, Victor 12, climb maintain 8,000, Mahalo 505.
Mahalo 505, read back correct, Molokai, altimeter 3012.
3012.
Mahalo 505.
November 335 Sierra Papa, maintain VFR at or above 8,500.
VFR at or above 3,000. 8,500, 5 Sierra Papa. That was my button set.
Hawaii 575, AQ 14, for
8,500.
At or above 8,500, 5 Sierra Papa. I think my
Hawaii
button got
575,
stuck.
contact approach 118.3.
18.3, Hawaii 575.
Sweet.
November 07 Gulf, traffic now 1 o'clock and 6 miles. Southeastbound Diamond Star 5,000, descending on the RNF.
Is that Kauai right there?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. So at that widest point, that's 65 miles.
So I can keep the right wing off the coast here as we're cruising? Or just kind of, you want to cut straight across the island?
Yeah, you can. No, you can stay right off shore. Follow the shoreline.
Let's kind of see where the best picture is.
Yeah. Or if you overfly the shoreline, then your tail might get a good shot of
Yeah.
this reef right here.
Mahalo 505, contact center 124.1.
8 or above 8.5.
Center 124.1, good day, Mahalo.
Oh, you're getting a great shot with that side camera now, Stace.
Papa, contact center 124.1.
Now, what island is this to our left?
124.1, 5 Sierra Papa.
2373 to center squawk 2116.
I don't know if it... Did it turn on?
Honolulu Center, Cessna November 335 Sierra Papa with you 8,600.
Just tap the screen. It just goes off to save power. It should still be recording. If you tap the screen, come back up.
19.5.
ATS Center, good morning, Coelho 1506, just off of Molokai, 3,000 feet, climbing to 6,500. I'd like to pick up VFR flight following Honolulu.
Is it good, babe?
Line 63
no.
to center squawk
I don't know
2121.
that this cord works.
Oh, push the battery.
ATS Center, Cessna November 335 Sierra Papa with you 8,600.
335 Sierra Papa, ATS Center, roger.
HS Center, this is Mall 65, taking level 8,000, direct tempo.
You're going to give it to me. How much with it?
Vallejo 1506, squawk 1727.
Alright, 1727,
It says
Coelho
repairing
1506.
file.
It says what?
Repairing file?
Huh, it's mad at the card.
Yankee Whiskey traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles westbound, 3,500 indicated.
When you issue, roger, looking.
That's
Get
okay.
our frequency.
That wasn't a central camera.
Which one?
One back there. I used a 6 that I haven't used in a while. I used a GoPro 6.
Direct tempo.
So I should.
the tail.
My 7's in the bag. I should use that one.
30,
Oh.
traffic, 11
But that was a
That
sort
one-
of.
miles,
that one shut off?
caravan,
She says it's saying repairing file.
Mahalo 230, looking for the traffic.
If you want to hand it, hand it to me. I'll play with it.
Your left a mile.
It's recording now.
northeastbound,
Oh, it is? Okay.
3.3.
So if it's recording, we're good.
3 miles eastbound, caravan 3000.
This is
looking
gonna be
for Apple
such good video.
Coelho 1506.
And that's happened 10 for 1 2.
Yeah,
Cleo 1506.
airport is right under those clouds.
1506, stay altitude.
4,200.
And then when we're on the way back and if
6,500.
Stacie's fine and Molokai has good weather, we can even do
The landings?
touch and goes there.
Oh yeah, we need to get her some more touch and goes.
They're not very busy for traffic.
I'm gonna have you run through the systems the way you're doing with her whenever we land this time.
Sounds
You know, get me at all the right speed, all the right numbers and all that.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna make sure I trim off the pressure because before I was struggling with trimming the pressure on the line.
Yeah, when you're inbound or in the pattern, you just trim it for 90 knots, hands free,
And it takes care of the rest.
Yeah.
And it's easy to flare.
Yep. Easy to flare, and then all you gotta do is just roll left and right, stay in line.
And do a little rudder.
Back screen, yeah. I love this little feature. It tells us like what radio we're on, like to it. So this is just Honolulu.
Right.
We're not even picking it up right now, but like if we were.
Yep.
What panel? Is that a panel?
Apollo 230, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles northeast.
It's a localizer. It's for a VOR. It's picking
this
up
one right here?
Yeah, the panel, is it?
230 Molokai, altimeter 3010.
That's a Bendix King. That's old school. That's an old school GPS called a Bendix King.
Change approved on 230 every day.
Yeah.
It works.
1506, Honolulu, altimeter 3009, contact approach 19 point, make that 124.8.
24.8 for Cleo 1506.
Purple potatoes over here, Molokai, and I told you guys about like them being connected to like Hawaiians from Tara Root.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Planted it.
Yeah. Planted their still child.
Yeah.
So this is Molokai right here that we're over at.
Yeah.
To the right.
And right now we're just over the longest pier in all Hawaii.
Oh wow.
If you ever get a chance to come to Molokai, they're famous for their sweetbread, Molokai sweetbread.
SF 1 Yankee Whiskey is Pathfinder.
Well, we got to figure out what we're going to do on Saturday. You know, do we want to go to the Big Island or not? I don't know. Maybe we do. We'll see.
Or you.
It would give us a complete video collection of everything.
Yeah. Or you're. Yeah.
Well, that was my thought, is to have it all. You know.
Yeah. No, there's some really nice waterfalls over there, and then Waimea, they have a nice place. They even do touch and goes. Echo airspace.
Is it as nice as all this? Is it not, is there cool stuff to look at?
It's actually different, yeah. What I like about it is it's like high country. Even like the airport has like a lodge feeling, like cowboy lodge, like Colorado kind of feel, like prairie-like. They got a bunch of waterfalls to see over there too. Huge. They're not as like. You get to see what the canyons look like before they're all carved out. It's pretty much just like flat cliffs like this, and then skinny cracks.
What are you looking for?
I'm just making sure that our recording device is working, and yes, it is. Sweet.
I need to learn how to do the panoramic view on this camera. I don't know how to do it.
And then we're going to catch the right side of the right wing's going to catch the edge of Oahu. From above. Are we going to pass by? Isn't that Oahu right there?
The left wing will catch them.
The right wing. Right?
Yeah.
Or do we want to?
We'll see what they allow us to do.
Well, we can just stay up here.
Bravo goes all the way to 9,000.
Okay. Right. So they may vector us around.
Yeah.
Is
that camera off right there?
It's on.
Oh, it's on.
It's running, yeah.
You don't have one on the left?
But she's got one out the window.
Oh, okay.
So that was what that was for, in case we did end up going left and we have it set up wrong, and I'd have that. That's what that backup was for.
Gotcha.
I should have had my 7 out too, just in case. Oh, but we got plenty of video going. Plenty of video. Get us back. I dropped a little below 85.
Doing great.
It's KHK.
What's that?
Barking Sands is the Kauai.
Oh, Barking Sands. Are you reading a little brochure?
No, the 4-flight handle on Kauai. Kauai is called Barking Sands Airport.
I don't know. Try to get us back up to 8.5. Come on now.
Sierra Papa, what's your destination?
Maui, 5 Sierra Papa. This thing slip out.
Give us a little more power, yeah. There you go.
Try to keep this at 24, that way we know if anything
Yeah, we know
changes.
Yeah, it's all about change.
We don't want change.
Nope. Yeah, I got 100 hours in a 172. That's what I did my private piloting, but it's been 10 years, so I just haven't flown much lately.
Yeah, it's just because we had a bunch of pitch to get back to that altitude, so the propeller slowed down.
Right.
Taking a lot more bite. There we go. Now as we level off, it'll start to increase, and then we'll just reduce that throttle again. And every once in a while, just let go and see what the VSI wants to show. It's like slightly high.
Sure, I can fly it with my feet.
Yeah, so it's got slight climb, so then you just put a little bit, tiny bit nose
trim it. And trim it down a little bit. Trim us to where we're at least not climbing.
Yeah, it always takes a while to get that trim set out. I mean, it could be like looking like that much, and then all of a sudden, like 10 minutes later, you're like
just
100 feet higher or low.
No, we're pretty trimmed out right now. Looks like.
981.66. Remain present squawk still Steven. Ready to
little
terminate
nose up.
frequency
There you go.
Frequency change approved.
Blow too much nose down.
Giant 8166. Good day.
Good day.
Yeah, a little bit much there. There we go.
182 contact. Center 100.3.
So there's no radar contact in Kauai?
No, there's radar.
Oh.
Yeah, we got radar up here.
If we don't have enough altitude, we won't be on radar.
I don't know why the ForeFlight says radar not available.
Oh yeah, some areas like when you're too low when we're sightseeing, you're not going to be on radar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to use my eyes quite a bit. Make sure we just avoid all the traffic. There you go. Now you got good airspeed, so we know if we're climbing because our airspeed will start to slow down. So this is our primary for pitch. So like see the pitch is starting to go up a little bit, so the airspeed starts to slow down.
You hear what he's saying, Stace?
Yes.
And then if you start to increase in airspeed, then you know we're pitching down.
Down.
Yep.
And the sound of the motor.
Yep, sound of the motor.
Losing a little bit of altitude there. We'll pitch up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good amount of up pitch. Now you're gonna down pitch.
Mala 505. Honolulu altimeter 3008. Contact approach 118.3.
3008, 118.3. Good day, Mahalo 505.
Good day.
So we're pretty much at the tip of Molokai now. Let's see if we can get. Oh, go ahead. Can't really even see Oahu at all.
No, that's okay. Still cool video, pretty clouds. We know it's down there.
There you go. 280.
335 Sierra Pop, Honolulu altimeter 3008. Contact approach 124.8.
124.8. 200.
Cessna 335 Sierra Papa, Ifr Approach, Honolulu altimeter 3008.
200, So that right there, can you hear those beeps?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know passengers could hear those beeps. Never done like instrument stuff with them, but that's how we identify our
VOR?
VORs, yep.
It's Morse code.
So we may not be, we're flying VFR, but it's always nice to have your VOR or your OBS dialed in. That way, in case like anything ever happened, what I would do is I would state the altitude we're at, the direction we're going, what radio we're on, and tracking to that VOR. That way they can kind of use like the wind and like the currents, kind of, you know, try to estimate where you are. So like if something were to happen, we could just do that, track to the VOR on that radio, try to stay on it. If we were to drift too far with the wind of the VOR, then it could throw us off by a couple miles.
And they would know to look for us on that VOR. Yeah. Although unfortunately, the slop on that VOR can be, you know, a mile or two on either side.
Yeah, exactly, depending on like, you know, how far you are.
Well, we got a spot, buddy. We'd be hitting a spot, buddy.
Oh,
trust me.
For sure. Yeah. Make sure to grab that. Yeah. All right. Temps good. Gear 0. Ground tracks good. You did this. This would probably about put us 280. Then heading right to it.
Oh, you want me to head? You want me to go 280?
Yeah, right there.
So
that should be.
So 280.
Oh, right.
That's 270. That's 280. There's 290. So about two. So right now I'm about 280, right?
50 Bravo, clear to enter Honolulu Bravo airspace.
Clear to Bravo. That's it, Bravo.
Right there's 280.
Oh, or whatever this bug is. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I was talking about like our ground track will be 280.
I got you.
Oh,
I got you. Okay, so follow the bug. Got it?
Yeah. I mean, this thing starts to process, so then now you just like fly the bug.
Departure radar contact, climbing 7,000. Climbing 7,000, so closer 5.
Yeah, it's...
SSO 505, are you going to remain at 8,500?
Confirm, we're going to be at 8,500, 50 Papa.
SSO 505, right.
Alright, so we're entered clear in the Bravo, so that's good. Only we can see it. So they were saying the forecast was overcast. I mean, clear in the channel, and as we approach Lahui, then you have your overcast. So if we have a channel and it's clear, and then we start to see the layers build up, then we'll just duck down below the layers. We'll pick up the weather on the way, and then if we have to shoot an approach, then we'll shoot an approach. They got an ILS over there and a VORA.
Shooting approach would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
When's the last time you've done instrument stuff?
A week ago.
Oh, nice. Right on, man. You're sick for staying on top of this stuff. Yeah. So you fly what, like once a week?
Yeah, probably about 200 hours a year.
Good, nice. That's a lot of fun. And you said it's mostly for work?
Yeah, for like... Yeah, like conferences or business stuff, you know. Medical conferences.
They're all pretty close.
No, I've been over the country. I mean, we've been to Catalina Island. I've been to the Keys. I've been to New York. Been to, you know.
All with your personal?
Huh?
Oh, sick. Yeah, you love it.
I love it. All over the country.
Just come up with any excuse, huh?
Yes, sir.
To get to fly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think that's Honolulu right there, starting to break through that, maybe that shoreline. We'll see.
And Stacie likes to fly, so that all works out, don't you, Stacie?
I sure do.
You go with them on a lot of the trips?
On most of them so far, that I know of.
Pretty much all of them. She goes on all of them, actually.
We haven't been to the Keys yet, baby.
Till the job gets in the way.
That was your previous flight, but we are going soon.
Yeah. I would love to just like, how many islands make up the Keys once you leave the main part?
What now?
How many little islands are there? Like, once you leave the main
I don't even
Florida?
remember a bunch. More than I could count.
Oh, really? Like, maybe
a bunch of little ones. Yeah, nah, maybe not that many. I have to look. Honestly, I'm not sure. 30? Something maybe? I don't know.
I would love to just fly super low over that water.
I have it on GoPro.
It's all like pretty shallow, right?
Yeah, I flew a GoPro all the way from Main Island up to back to Florida. And there's basically a highway. We just followed a highway, a bridge.
Yeah, and you got a place to land on. And it's not like there's that many people on it.
Or at least a place for the ambulance to be able to drive closer to us.
Yeah. That's the whole point of letting them know where you are, is send someone over there for you.
Yes, sir. So here, let's do a little interview with Cameron. We're kind of flying high, nothing to talk about. So, I want to hear your story. So you're 30, and you grew up in California. Well, you tell the story, but you pursued cardiac rehab, and you were into wellness and fitness and nutrition and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah, so pretty much started off, my initial goal going into college was actually physical therapy. A bunch of my friends were pursuing that, and we got our bachelor's in science at UC Davis in exercise biology. So it was super fun, loved it, finished on time, did my internship hours, and through those hours I'm really glad that, you know, they encouraged the internships and stuff, because I got to see hands-on, like, oh, I took a look at the therapist, and he had his own, like, sports practice, and I thought that was cool, because I was really into sports. And I don't know, man, he was just, like, falling asleep behind his desk, and just coming out, basically. He was a young dude, too, but he'd just be looking tired.
He was working hard, or you think he wasn't stimulated, or just working too hard?
Well, he was a pretty heavy-set guy.
Oh, gotcha.
So I don't know, maybe just, like, inactivity, but, you know, between work and stuff, and after he left, but
easy trap to fall into. I fell into that trap.
Yeah,
working too much.
I didn't want to be stuck behind that desk, so I started thinking about other things that I could do that related to health and helping people. So actually, one day, me and my friend, we go down to UCLA to visit another friend who's running track there for the school, and he's talking about, like, ambulance and stuff, and maybe trying that out. I was like, oh, dude, that'd be so sick to just do right after college. I'm about to graduate, you know? And he's like, yeah, you should definitely try it. So I was like, oh yeah, but, like, paramedics don't make that much. And so he's like, you should do, like, fire route, because to be firefighter paramedic. I was like, oh yeah, totally. So I applied for Fire Academy, and I got in at Butte, and it's like #2 in Northern California, and went through that program, and afterwards started working as an EMT, really get a taste before I got into medic school. And then I decided, you know, I tried it, but the people that I was working with are just like, and it might be just like isolated, but the people I was working with, they're like extremely disrespectful to each other.
Disrespectful to each other or to the patients?
Each other. Always yelling at each other, cussing. And
high stress job.
Yeah, I was like, there's no need for this. And I even had, like, one of the managers one time in the company even asked me, he's like, do you mind if I say racist jokes? And I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
I was like, what? How do you even answer that, you know? Like, it's so awkward.
Weird.
And I stayed out of all that stuff and not conforming. And so after a bit, like, enough was enough. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go back and, you know, do my thing. So pursued my master's in exercise physiology, and at that time, then I, you know, started working already in doing, like, strength and conditioning, and working as an aide in rehab.
And you yourself, you like to work out, you like to exercise, you're pretty consistent with that, and you like to stay active, do a lot of sports, and did you put much thought into what you ate, or did you just kind of eat whatever?
I did for a bit if I really wanted to attain a goal, you know, like putting on muscle or, like, energy levels, something like that, but I wouldn't stress it too much because, you know, I wasn't a nutritionist or a dietitian. It's very basic.
And you obviously probably don't have a weight problem now. You probably didn't have a weight problem then, so you didn't think much about it.
Yeah. I wasn't competing at the time, and there was nothing really wrong with the way I was performing. So I did that. It took me a while to get through my master's program, and, you know, was working around healthcare and stuff, and it was a struggle for about, like, 5 years. You know, getting in that kind of field, and I was like, well, this is my passion, and I'm gonna definitely pursue it. You know, all the while my friends are, like, you know, going through their medical school, and the struggle is pretty real. So I didn't feel alone, which was nice. Still kept in contact with my friends, and then you know, I got this opportunity when I moved to the Bay Area to work for another company doing corporate wellness, so I was just going around different companies and, you know, assessing and, you know, giving them recommendations on how they can, you know, better their wellness and stuff, and that was pretty fun. And then at the same time I worked for American Airlines because growing up I had flight benefits, so I lost them. So I was like, yeah, I need my flight benefits, man, because I got to travel. That was a huge passion. And then, yeah, then one thing led to the next. I was like, oh, I should do corporate wellness for just one company instead of, you know, going to a different company like, you know, each week. And found out American had that opportunity and got the interview, and it was like pretty good, except the pay was just like not there. And I would have moved to Dallas, which I was super looking forward to. But yeah, then my dad was like, you should be a pilot, and I was like, oh, am I like too old?
Not at all.
Not at all. I talked with a bunch of people, pilots, and they're like, dude, go for it, man.
So you finished your degree in exercise physiology after you did EMT, after physical therapy, after EMT. Got it. Very cool.
Yeah, so I wasn't afraid to like work for something, but I mean, like, you know, I definitely had that in me. It was like, man, hard to get that ball rolling, and now finally the ball is rolling with this career, so it's extremely rewarding, very fun. I'm really happy, and for sure going to be very...
The beautiful thing is it's not like you got a degree in, you know, I don't know, accounting or something, and now you don't use it anymore. You know, although I guess you could use it for your own personal stuff. Maybe that's not a good example, but the point is you did something that is useful for you personally, and you can use that knowledge to, you know, stay healthy and to help other people, and certainly the EMT training is, you know, very useful at time of a crisis, but now you can use that information for the rest of your life to inspire other people and educate other people, and, you know, remind them the importance of wellness, remind them the importance of prevention, because this country, you know, I don't make any money talking about wellness, but it's a passion for me, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, I guess I could at some point if I wanted to. I'm a surgeon, I'm a spine surgeon, so obviously you know, I still do lots of procedures, and I see people for back pain and leg pain, but so many people are overweight, and they're ignoring that. You know, their doctor is not putting enough emphasis on it, and they don't even really understand, you know, that's really the crux of the problem. And if this country is going to solve its healthcare issues, it's going to be through prevention, and primarily that's going to be nutrition.
Approach now 118.3.
118.3. So it is a, you know.
November 3350, Papa level 8,500.
Cessna 3350, Papa Ifr Approach, fly heading 305, vectors to legally.
305, vectors to legally, Papa. Alright, 305.
Yeah, we'll never solve our healthcare crisis unless people start taking more personal responsibility, because, well, you know, 2/3 of kids are estimated to be morbidly obese by the year 2020. And when that happens, when kids...
505, turn right heading 350.
Right heading 350.
When that happens, there won't be enough money to solve our healthcare crisis. Because the kids will have diabetes from the age of 13, that's a disaster. But for them personally and for our economy and for our healthcare system, it's just crazy. So it's going to be important for people to understand that. You know, we're going to have to stop eating the Cheetos and the Fritos and the McDonald's and the ice cream, and, you know, take some personal responsibility. Patients, you tell them to lose weight, they look at you like, what are you talking about?
5 Sierra Papa, fly heading 320.
320, 5 Sierra Papa.
Model 505, the field 3 o'clock, 8 miles.
You see him?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him, yeah.
Where's it?
Right here.
Oh, cool.
There's a ton of planes over here.
Clear visual 8 left, we'll call tower 1.5.
There's 320 right there. Gotcha.
So what are we over now? We're over...
This is Oahu now.
Oahu.
Yeah. This thing is completely blanketed.
Wow.
I mean, it's broken, I guess you would call it.
That's cool, man. You've had a lot of good experience in your life. You're leading a healthy life too, you know?
Yeah, it's really all connected, because, I mean, even as pilots, you know, they really care about our medical and our health. So,
For
you know, I can really apply everything that I learned and it'd be awesome just to like even reach out. Like I was even thinking, man, I should do like a, you know, like this first class like Instagram thing, you know, for pilots, you know.
Totally, you should.
Stay active, because sitting is like the worst thing we could do, and being, you know, sedentary for more than an hour, it really starts to take a toll on the body. And it was interesting when I was doing my master's, one of the professors I worked with, they looked at the effects of even just getting up every hour and doing like 3 sets of some exercise every hour.
So important.
You get way more hypertrophy in your muscles. It's almost like you're on steroids if you were to do that. So I actually did that when I was at a desk job, working at American doing the wellness. I would get up every hour and I'd do like, you know, one day would be just squats. So I'd just like do squats every hour for 3 sets of 10. And then go back to my desk. All it took was like 5 minutes. It wasn't even heavy. Or I do bench and pull-ups. It was limited on equipment, but I gained like 16 pounds in like 3 months of just muscle. And muscle is so important for metabolism and your health, and you know, especially diabetes. You need to have something that's gonna,
absolutely,
you know, take care of all that sugar.
You should
get all that glucose into the muscles and out of the bloodstream.
Should read a book called The Blue Zones. I don't know if you've heard of that, by Dan Butner. It's a really good book. But they found the places where people live to be the oldest in the world. Some areas in the world have people who live to be 100 years old at a rate of 10 times greater than the rest of the world. They statistically identified these 9 factors, and one of the factors was the fact that nobody went to the gym. Not a single person had a gym. This is a lot of times it was rural areas. But the people stayed active. They didn't work out for 1 hour each night. They were up moving every 20 minutes. They were physically moving every 20 minutes throughout the day, and that's what they found to be one of the big factors towards longevity, was the constant moving.
Yeah.
And so you're exactly.
Are we going to be crossing with this flight right here? Or
yeah,
1,500 above us?
Yeah, I think we're good. They'd let us know.
He's 1,500 above us, I think.
That's cool though.
Yeah. They've got their stuff really tight over here.
Oh, that's a cool shot down there. I didn't see that. Yeah, man, if you do that, let me know. I'll be happy to come on and you can interview me and, you know, talk about wellness stuff. And, you know, you might end up starting some sort of program to keep pilots healthy, because you got all the pieces now. You know, you got all your specialists that you have, like the pieces that other people won't have. So that'd be a great thing, is to start, you go and sell the program to the airlines. Let me keep your pilots healthy. Let me teach them how to be healthy.
Yeah.
Pilots are a lot like doctors. They're on the run. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They end up getting fat and out of shape. It's mainly the stress of the job and the ignorance of what they're eating. They don't realize what it's doing to them.
It's pretty much everyone. Like, you know, you don't have to, you know, people think about like exercise sometimes, and like, you know, people who sit in desks and they're like, oh, like, I don't need to look like CrossFit, but you don't exactly have to look like that. But I mean, you shoot for that image, you're gonna, like, you know, still be pretty great.
You know, people should certainly try not to be morbidly obese, but some people are genetically predispositioned toward having a little bit more body fat. Just having a little bit of chubbiness is not necessarily unhealthy. And it can be, but it isn't necessarily unhealthy. It's important what you put in your body. And we see people that look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, they got six-pack abs, and they die of heart attacks at 40. So, you know, being ripped and looking all, you know, like a swimsuit model isn't necessarily healthy either. There's more to it than that. You got to look at some variables, some things in the blood, and, you know, it's more about getting quality nutrition, giving your body the nutrition that it needs. That's why I believe a whole food plant-based diet is just a really, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Well, the problem is, too, a lot of people don't have the time. They have families and kids, and they're working 8, 10, 12-hour days flying, or I drive all day, so I don't get to work out.
No, it's difficult. You have to commit to it. You're right, and we're too busy paying our taxes and filling out checking the boxes, and
but there should be, it'd be cool if there was like an app or something, because I drive all day long, so I literally have bought everything possible that I could work out with in my car. So I have like a muscle simulator, that like the ab belt, because I cannot work out, you know, if I'm sitting there driving, doing nothing, wasting away. And so,
your jobs are really spread apart, huh?
Yeah, so my, you know, I drive an hour and a half sometimes in the traffic in and out, and then all day through between doctor's offices. But they need to create a, you know, at your desk, but, you know, the problem with the driving and the flying is that it's going to be like technically illegal, but some type of workout you can do while you're doing the sedentary job of a truck driver or driver or, you know, pilot or whatever it is.
Cranier 002 heavy turn right heading 220.
Like you're saying, every hour do something.
Yeah.
Air Japan 183 heavy.
Even if it's like, you know, you do jump squats, you don't need any equipment, just get some comfortable shoes on.
November 5, Sierra Papa, fly heading 275.
Yeah, stopping.
275, Sierra Papa. Yeah, like when I was in my desk job, I would have khakis. Sometimes I'd rip my khakis, you know, just squatting. They're just so tight. So tight.
Heavy turn left heading 100 to join the runway 8 left localized, reduce speed of 190.
Heading 100, join the 8 left localizer.
I think that's the hard part too. It's the hard part for staying healthy in a career when you get older and then you have kids and you have all these responsibilities. Life gets incredibly busy, and then two, changing careers or trying new things like learning to fly when you have kids. You have
kudos goes out to you for doing all those things.
Well, and that's the thing though, it's like not that easy because the only way I literally can do it is because Irvin has planes and contacts and financial, you know, we have a nanny that will watch the kids for us so I can go fly or we can go fly together. But a lot of people don't have that, so it is, you know, there are some significant real barriers to people trying new things and, you know, and staying healthy. I mean, some people are getting into work at 7 in the morning, not getting home until 8 o'clock at night, not seeing their family, barely able to cook anything. You know, they have to go through a drive-through. It's sometimes so difficult. And I can get where, you know, all these nurses and MAs really, they don't see their family. They work so many hours. They're never.
It's very hard.
You know, like so. I almost think that sometimes the programs of, oh, let's go work out at the gym for 45 minutes to an hour every day, that's so unrealistic that someone really needs to come up with something more attainable.
Yeah.
That is, like you're saying, short type of workout throughout the day or something that is doable. Same thing with veganism or these programs that kind of, it's either all or nothing, and a lot of people can't do all or nothing because they can't find the food or, you know,
They get frustrated.
Yeah, they think, oh, I need to be a vegan, I can't eat any meat, and if they do, they mess up and they're done and they're over, and then they'll go back to horrible fried chicken all day long.
Yep.
You know,
I believe it. Back to fried chicken.
And I mean, really,
that's not the mentality. It should be more, let's try to move towards a healthier diet and more, less meat diet. But unfortunately, the whole vegan term and some of these people get so crazy about it that it scares everyone else off. Like,
yeah, and really all that mental stress of trying to maintain a regimen like that,
yeah.
you know, it throws a whole bunch more off than people realize.
Right, so they just give up altogether. It's like Christianity, what, you know, I feel like the same thing about vaccines and Christianity. It's like that same thought process. It's either all or nothing. You either are, you know, a vaccinator or you're not a vaccinator, and there's like these huge groups and all this drama and controversy. Same thing with politics, either Democratic or Republican. And you get in these these two dichotomy groups and separate groups, and then it's either all or nothing for everyone, and some people just give up and say, I can't do any of it.
Yeah.
And that's
It is.
unfortunate.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
I think that's more the norm than not the norm, and that's where people get into that, all right, I'll just go eat, you know, Wendy's drive-thru and try my best. And
Oh,
they're
I do
trying.
love Wendy's though.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, not even, you know, every other full moon.
Cheese fries are my downfall at Wendy's.
Avoid the fries.
The cheese fries are so good, though.
Avoid the fries. Stick to the burger.
They do
Well, you know, you got to educate your kids when they're young. You know, my mom was a single mom, and she had 3 jobs, and she was exactly what Stacey's talking about. I mean, she barely could keep her head above water. I didn't get any education. I ate Wendy's and McDonald's because that was cheap, and it was easily accessible. And unfortunately, my brain, you know, formed some patterns on that, and I formed some bad eating habits because I didn't know any better. You know? And so it was hard work, and that's why I ended up being, you know, obese as an adult, especially when I was thrown into an environment. It was stressful. You think there's a lot of bad stuff going on. Doctors are just as bad. As you're saying that the therapists were nasty to each other, doctors are just as bad, if not worse. and it's a stressful environment. You have a lot of responsibility, and the food put in front of you is what you eat, and typically the food put in front of you is garbage. And so it takes a conscious effort. You know, people spend more effort and priority changing the oil in their car than they do thinking about what they eat. So you're right.
Man, when you put it like that.
Well, it's true. I mean, it has to do with priorities, and you're right. It's very difficult. There are a lot of barriers, but people need to understand that, you know, their body is a lot more important than whether they get their oil changed. And most people, oh, well, if I don't get my oil changed, my engine will break, and that'll cost me money. Well, what do you think is going to happen to your body? So it's just a changing of everybody, the people as well as the workplace. You know, someday maybe that's exactly what we'll do. Say, okay, we want everybody to get up every 45 minutes and do 10 squats. You know, that would really change things, and it would be good. It'd probably increase morale. People would feel better. They'd have less sick days, you know, something like that. So that's a program you could develop for pilots. It'd be great. You know, tell them, look, guys, you better be pumping your calves when you're on these long flights because you're getting blood clots, you know, especially if you're dehydrated. You need to be moving your legs and moving the blood through your deep veins, you know, all the time while you're... I tell my patients with back pain to get up every 45 minutes because sitting is puts a lot more pressure on the discs than standing. Yeah, it's real bad for back pain. Truck drivers get a lot of back pain, so it's just the small things. But Stacie's right. There are a lot of barriers, and that's because your work doesn't prioritize it. If you said, well, I had to get up and do squats, and that's why I didn't meet that deadline, they'd say, okay, you're fired. You know, so they don't care about your health either, ultimately. So yeah, it's a tough deal. It's a tough solution. But if we don't come to the realization of the importance of prevention, because we don't really have we don't have health care, we have sick care. You know, there's no money in health and there's no money in death. There's lots of money in chronic illness, and that's the way our healthcare system is set up, is to basically treat chronic illness, and that's where all the profits are. And so it just, it has to change. That has to change when it needs to be, people need to be remunerated for being healthy, you know, so, or whatever, incentivized.
Maybe that's Kauai.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Maybe. So we might have Kauai and Niihau over there. It's kind of what looks like we're pointing towards right there.
Richard, good morning. Philippine 101 Heavy.
Philippines.
Departure. Heading 155, climbing 5,000.
This is amazing.
Philippine 101 Heavy, 55 radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000. Turn right heading 240.
A little bit of lift here.
Very smooth, man. You're holding that heading.
Yeah. Hold my head, baby. Well, that's good. I always fly with an autopilot, so this is really good for me, actually, to have to hand fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even tried the autopilot in this flight.
Oh, does it work?
I don't know. I don't trust this thing.
33, maintain 170 knots, still 60 knee, caution, make your most heavy Airbus 337 miles ahead.
You know, review the instrument plate.
Which shot? What are we doing? ILS or GPS?
If we...
Can this thing shoot GPS or no?
No, it can shoot ILS and VOR. I got the VOR dialed in right here.
We could do like a VOR DME or whatever they have for an ILS.
Yeah.
280 down to 3,000.
Just enough to get us down and under the clouds.
That's right.
Philippine 101 heavy, turn right heading 260.
My turn heading 260, Philippine 101 heavy.
Yeah, in the Bravo for quite a bit. For the most part, pretty smooth. This is the west part of Oahu now.
Cool.
So hopefully as the day goes on, the clouds will break up and there'll be some pretty chill stuff on the North Shore.
So that was Honolulu, all that big bay down there, huh?
Yeah.
Super busy.
You get a lot of pictures?
Yeah, it was just super busy. So it's real touristy with tons of hotels and...
Yeah, this is... Honolulu's very like LA, I think.
Yeah.
Lots of traffic and cars.
Oh, really? Huh.
You guys, oh yeah, you haven't been there because this is your first time to Hawaii, period.
Yeah.
Kauai's amazing. All of this whole place is amazing.
Let's see, below us.
So do you think the beauty from above, so to speak, the flying, is nicer in Maui or Kauai?
That's a tough one.
Turn right heading 320.
Right, 320, Papa.
Hawaiian 385, turn right heading 300.
You know, I've been in Maui so long already, so, you know, I pretty much have that memorized, so it's nice to go to Kauai and get something different. But they definitely are unique in their own ways. Like, I can't wait to see the cathedrals, yeah, the Pili coastline. That's going to be amazing.
343, 1,000, then 5,000. 343, HCF departure radar contact, clear direct Keola, reasonable navigation, climb and maintain 14,000.
Keola, that's my student's name.
That's all right.
That's one of my students' names, Keola.
Oh, cool.
Runway 8 left, maintain 170.
What is your heritage again? You told me, I forgot.
So pretty much just like about half Filipino, Irish, Sioux Indian, Spanish.
East Indian?
No, Sioux Indian.
Sioux Indian.
Yeah, so I did a little bit of research, not too much, and their tribe was like found in the South Dakotas.
280 down to 3,000, and we'd like to request 4 right.
Challenger 5-4.
Yeah, my brother's actually married to East Indians.
Oh, cool.
His wife is, I think, a quarter.
Still works for us.
Yeah.
I'm half. I'm a halfie.
Yeah.
My kids are a quarter. They look like white kids now. White kids that tan.
Not enough brown.
Oh, they tan. They
They
tan.
probably look exotic though.
They have a little bit of color. They're olive skinned, but they're not as dark as
They
me.
look more white.
Huh?
They're more white.
Yeah, they don't look
They're
dark.
actually more white than my Anthony and Lola.
Oh, they're Puerto Rican. Anthony and Lola, yeah. Or half Puerto Rican. We're a mixed pot here.
Yeah. That's what
At least
this
they all
one is.
tan well. They don't burn very often.
And we're going to lose it in about 30 seconds, just to let you know,
Oh,
for 385.
385, Roger.
We're being vectored to the very Sunset Beach, basically. North shore of Oahu.
It's good to be mixed races, man. It protects you from autosomal recessive diseases.
Yep.
My our chairman.
Papa, turn left heading 300.
3050 Papa.
Delta 181 heavy HCF departure radar contact. Turn right heading 220. Climb and maintain 16,000.
Right 220.
Man, all these turns I really haven't seen much.
Yeah, it's weird. Why are they?
Vectoring for something.
They just want to play with the piece.
They're having fun with us. They're seeing if we can fly.
320.
Yeah.
There's like no one else up here.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Why are they doing it?
385, turn right heading 320.
That's okay. I'm getting some skills.
Mahalo 231, HCF approach, proceed directly Wohi, expect runway 4 right.
Do they intentionally try to keep you over the shore?
no, they don't care.
Hotel Alpha, contact approach 11 at 0.1.
1914, Hotel Alpha, slow.
But it is nice that they are doing that. I'd rather be here, have options.
343, contact HCF center, 126.5, good day. Good day, 343.
We're cruising 110.
Nice. Got a little push.
So we're still in the Honolulu airspace?
We're right there, baby.
We're outside Bravo already.
Delta 181 heavy, turn right heading 260.
But we're in their little Mode C Vale, so they're 30 nautical miles
Oh, okay.
around the airport. You just have to have a Mode C transponder, so little thing you got to know about flying around Bravos.
385, turn right heading
Now,
350.
how much of we're getting ready to go over the ocean now. How much time will we spend over the ocean here, this leg? 30 minutes?
Let's see. So let's bust it out. Let's do it
38
on
minutes.
ground speed.
38 minutes. She's already figured it out.
Beat me to it.
She's your fingers. Little cheater.
If we're 110 knots, is that right? See if I can do.
Now I have
114 now,
now I
buddy.
have about 33 minutes.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But I'm probably not hitting the point super tight, but
I haven't busted out my 6B for a little bit, so.
And runway is 385, straight in.
110.
335, affirm.
You should have him do a little ground school with you, baby, if you have some
55
questions
knots.
on the ground or whatever, or, have him go over some stuff. You have questions about. We need to get her done, man. She needs to finish.
I need to take my written.
385, the field 3 o'clock.
I've
and
got
9
to
miles,
study.
the airport in sight.
Field in sight, runway 385.
Yeah, that was about right. So
385, third visual
35 minutes.
Left contact tower 118.1, good day.
The visual 8.
Well, she knows how to use flight.
Are you using Sporty Steady Buddy?
I had 40s. I didn't like it.
What?
Right now I'm doing Gold Seal. Because Gold Seal has, all their videos are accessible by the iPad.
Right heading 310.
And then you can also download to their iPad, and you can download them and get them offline. And then, because I do all my like while I drive, I listen to all the videos. I didn't like, which one did I originally have? I forget the name of it. And it, you had to do quizzes that were incredibly long online on a laptop. And so I just didn't like it. I switched over to Gold Seal.
Is it the King School?
No, it's not. It's Gold Seal. I don't know who they are. I like to watch M0A, the YouTube guy, too, but his school was all on iPad, but you had to be online, connected, and then you had to pay $120 a month.
Whoa.
Yeah, rather than just like $140 total. So he charged a monthly fee. I mean, he does do a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, but you can access those pretty much for free anyway, so I don't know. But he supposedly has one of the best pass rates in all of flight schools, supposedly.
Dang.
Or ground schools.
November 5, Sierra Papa, you are clear the Bravo airspace, contact HCI, resume navigation to Lehui, and contact HCF Center on 126.5.
126.5, that's your Papa. Yeah, 2, this should be a
And then the 650 Yankee Romeo radar contact, 4 miles west of Cayena Point, the altitude.
There we go.
3,500.
Nanza 0 Yankee Romeo, roger, stand by for your IFR clear.
Standing by 5, roger, clearance for 0 Yankee Romeo.
You have departure, Cessna November 335, Sierra Papa with you, 8,500.
Cessna 335, Sierra Papa, HCF Center, roger, Louis altimeter 3014, information alpha.
3014, that's Sierra Papa.
Coast 52, maintain 3009.
Scattered, temperature 27, dew point 17, altimeter 3014. Visual and VOR, runway 35 approaches in use, landing and departing runways 3 and 35. Trace procedures in use, 4 tour helicopters. Advisory to Irvin, use caution.
Let's do a VR approach.
Airport, hazardous weather information for Kauai available from flight service. Advise initial contact, you have Alpha. Please air mission Alpha 2053 Zulu, wind 030 at 18, visibility 10, 3,000 scattered, 4,600 scattered, temperature 27, dew point 17, altimeter 3014.
Point 63 to center maintain 3,000.
Runway 35 approaches in use.
What were those winds again? 3.
It's right down the runway, 03018.
Point 63, also turn left heading 225, extra sequence.
Hey.
But he said runway 35 in use? I misunderstood.
I'll pick that one up.
Point 63, turn left heading 225, exit for sequence.
Heading 225, point 63.
Center, 5 Sierra Papa has Alpha at Louis.
I have 5 Sierra Papa, roger.
Okay, let me check that again.
VOR, runway 35 approaches in use, landing and departing runway
VOR 35.
Trace procedures in use, 4 tour helicopters.
Oh, is that just to get down, like circle to land kind of thing? Gotcha.
Hazardous weather information for Kauai available from flight service. Advise initial contact, you have Alpha.
Gotcha.
Let's hear what he says again. Which one's in use? I didn't see any NOTAMs for it.
Alpha 2053 Zulu, wind 030 at 18, visibility 10, 3,000 scattered, 4,600 scattered, temperature 27.
Bonanza 0 Yankee Romeo, clear to the Lehui Airport via radar vectors Napua and the ILS 35 approach.
Approaches in use,
Turn left heading 225, exit for traffic, unmaintained.
3 and 35.
Left heading 225.
So they got 3 and 35.
To Napua for the ILS.
Runway 3 and 35?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And we're going to take runway 3.
They're
right?
doing, huh?
We'll take runway 3, correct?
Whatever they want to give us. So we could do the VOR-A approach. So that pretty much gets us on right here. We'll just get a vector for the approach.
Sure.
And then they could give us, you know, like a, they
Sure.
could tell us take 3-5, or they could tell us to take 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
3,000, clear for the ILS, 35 approach, wind 343.
Sweet. I'm down with it. That'd be fun.
Delta 181, heavy climb maintained.
Can never have too many approaches.
Yeah.
Delta 181 heavy.
And Delta 181, heavy clear at Quito.
Let me make sure I got all the VORs all dialed in.
Delta 181
Yeah, let's brief the plate.
14-8, so this is Honolulu. We're just tracking real quick what we're flying on. from Honolulu, and we could follow this if we follow, let's see, follow this guy in, or we could intercept the 110 radio, 110 radio.
Where are you reading this at?
We'll do that. We'll intercept 110.
Where are you reading those from?
I'm reading this from the just instrument approach right
okay.
here, so the procedures, and then here's a VORA
Okay.
right there.
All you have to do there, baby, is go to plates. There's plates at the bottom,
Yeah.
and then you just need to know the ticker for the airport. And if we're update, which I think, hopefully, you know, I don't know if I put Hawaii in there actually. Now that I think about it, I probably should have.
Let's do this, honey. So so this is Kauai right here.
Okay.
And we'll stay on this one.
Ghost 52, cross the Florida above 3000,
Okay.
cleared ILS, runway 35 approach.
No, that's not us.
Ghost 52, crest of Florida, enter above 5,000 and cleared for the approach.
And Ghost 52, Nepal,
Yeah, so we'll follow it direct in here, so that's 285. So we'll want to have a 285, so just keep turning until you have a 285 ground track. That'll get us right to it, and then we'll go ahead and check that.
And Anza 0, Yankee Romeo, clear direct Napua.
Yeah, so that's a little more that way, so a little more right,
You wanna go-
285.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just following the needle. The needle told me to go that way.
Service terminated, remain
The needle was swinging to the
Oh,
left.
yeah.
Yeah. You want me to follow this radio or no?
We'll just make our ground track say 285 since that's what it says right here.
Okay. See what happens.
So right there, go ahead, level the wings.
Level the wings. Okay. All right, hold up.
And we'll let it stabilize. Yeah, there you go. So it's a little too much.
There we go. Let's
So
go
it's
back.
a little slow. So probably about that needle will give you 285.
Okay. See what we got. There's 288. I can just hit the rudder for that. Let's see if we can rudder over to 285.
Sweet. So that's good right there. So we'll follow that in, and then so let's brief the approach. So there's the vortex.
Okay. There's 285 right there.
Bam.
Bam. Looks like a mine.
So 13.5. This is our frequency that we need.
Okay.
The final approach course heading is going to be 300.
Okay.
There's no runway information because this is a VORA approach, so we're going to circle.
Okay.
Circling not authorized west of the runways.
Okay.
Procedure not authorized at night. The missed approach is going to be a climbing right turn 3000 via the heading 100.
Okay.
And basically holding right over the vortex on the 070 radio. And a climbing right turn to 4000 and hold.
Okay.
We got the ATIS, 27.2.
Which is alpha?
Yeah. And we are on the center, so this is the last frequency we'll get. Here's tower frequency. And ground is going to be, let's see, this is going to be ground 21.9.
Hold the needle pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, as long as the track matches what that is, then we'll be solid.
For the ILS 35.
The minimums for circling is 800 feet with 1 mile visibility.
Traffic are following 12 o'clock, 8 miles, Hawaiian Boeing 717, 9,000 descending.
So where'd the plate go? I just lost the plate.
Ghost 52, say again?
I need to correct a little bit to the left.
Where'd my plate go? Okay, there it goes. Circling. So we can either circle for 3 or 35, whichever they want to give us.
Hawaiian 343, saying
And
F250 Hawaiian.
if we had to do a procedure turn, we'll do a procedure turn at or above 2,300.
Okay.
200 for
Runway lengths are 6,500 for both of them and 150 feet wide.
Sweet. Digging it. Needle center, baby. See that? See how I'm centering that needle, Stace? If it swings to the right, I go a little bit to the right. And when it's small corrections, I can use the rudder a little bit to correct. And then, of course, ailerons as well. But if it starts to swing a little bit right, and then just kind of, you don't want to overcorrect because then you end up doing this crazy little nonsense.
All right.
Now, are we going to have to file with them?
I'll just request that we
Pop
would
down
like
there?
to do that one, yeah. I'll do that once we get a little bit closer, because then they might vector us like pretty far south. Or we could just do the practice approach, get below it, and then you just keep your eyes inside.
No, if they'll let us do actual, that'd be cool. Whatever. I'm good either way.
Again?
This is 903, just for clarification. You want us to maintain that squad full of speed up?
United 903, affirmative, thanks.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to go like file
Delta 181 heavy,
like,
go ahead.
you know, on the way there when you're VFR.
Usually just get old pop-down clearance.
You say what?
Just asking for a pop-down. That's what I say in Texas.
Oh, pop-down.
Little pop-down? Yeah, just a little pop-through. In other words, there's just a little layer we need to get through, and they'll usually just give us a pop-down.
Oh.
Just a pop-down clearance. They don't ask a lot of questions. They just give you a heading and an altitude and ask you if you're IFR rated. Is the plane instrument capable, and is the pilot IFR rated? That's it.
Oh, sweet. Maybe we'll let you take that. I want to hear you take that. Yeah.
Sure.
So we got, let's do this approach. We got the ATIS, brief approach, altimeter set, heading indicator, compass, looks good. Fuel selector.
What was the, give me that plate, give me the iPad.
It's not downloaded.
Oh, it's not. Well, let me use yours real quick. Just want to brief it myself. Can you, just, your plane for a sec?
Biplane.
Yeah. All right, VOR Alpha, and it's, I just want to make sure I know everything. This is, okay, so the tickers here start with P, obviously, HLI. The VORTAC is 1135. Approach course is 300. Airport elevation is 153. ATIS 127. We've done that. Last center is 126.5. Tower is going to be 118.9. Ground's 121.9. Intercept is 2300. Circling is 800. 1 mile visibility. And like you said, the mist is 3000 heading 100. The 070 radial to Lahui to 4,000.
And Yankee Romeo, if able,
and so who are we talking to right now?
And then
We're talking with Center.
The VOR approach to 35.
November 0 Yankee Romeo, roger. And would you rather depart via the published missed approach procedure or just do a touch and go and come out on a heading?
We'll do a touch and go and come out on a heading with you if that works for you.
November 0 Yankee Romeo. Sure. After this approach, depart heading 080, climb maintain 5,000.
Okay, 080 and 5,000 on the altitude after the approach, Yankee Romeo. Thanks.
And Center, this is Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa.
Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, go ahead.
And we're hoping, there's a little bit of scud here. We're hoping to get a pop-down clearance in VOR Alpha, if possible. 5 Sierra Alpha. 5 Sierra Papa.
Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, the VOR 35 or the VOR Alpha?
We're going to do the VOR Alpha if possible. 5 Sierra Papa.
Skyhawk 5 Sierra Papa, possibly, as you get closer, I'll have to see what the traffic looks like.
Thank you. 5 Sierra Papa.
Alright. Sweet. Excited. Pop down clearance.
Yep. No, usually just
I'm like,
it's a quickie. You know, you wouldn't do it in really bad weather. It's just a break through a layer. And generally the layer is above the MEA, and they're going to let you do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they could also just load you through the MEA. I do that all the time. Say, can you just give me the lowest altitude possible? And then they basically give me the MEA, and I break through, and then I go, okay, I'll cancel VFR. So that's another way to get through without doing an actual approach.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, then you got to open a flight plan and shoot.
It depends on the controller. But usually, if they'll know, it'll, you know, obviously if it was a minimum, they're not going to do that, right? They're going to say, okay, we need a full clearance. But they'll usually get popped down for something like this. I mean, heck, we might even be able to get in there through broken.
5-2, contact Liberty Tower, 18.9, thanks, girl.
18-9er.
She didn't sound too familiar with the process either. Then probably she may not get that request very often.
Yeah.
She sounded a little stunned by it, actually. We do that a lot in Texas.
She's like, oh, we'll see. Yeah, that's the first time I've heard even pop down on the radio. So I was like, oh, I'll let you do it in case like she asked me what the heck.
Yeah, like what is this guy talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let her yell at you.
Yeah, like one time my student was doing something and they're like, is there an instructor on board? I'm like, yeah, I'm here. But it's just like, he was saying some weird stuff on the radio.
The key is to say it so confidently that she's scared she'll be dumb and she doesn't know what she's probably going to go Google it after work today. What the hell's a pop-down clearance?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I got like half an hour before these guys get there, so no big deal.
Right. You just got if you sound confident, she'll be like, well, man, I better not say no because he'll think I'm an idiot for not knowing what a pop-down clearance is.
Yeah, exactly.
8,400.
Pop down. putting that one in my back pocket.
We'll see if it works. Yeah, sure.
Definitely like that. 'Cause yeah, if I could...
It's just get through a quick layer. And generally, the way I look at it is, if the layer is above the MEA, then it's real simple for them. Because the other option is to just simply give you the MEA. They just send you to the MEA, boom, you're underneath the clouds. You're done. Now you're VFR, right? So I have never asked for it lower than the MEA. I usually have to get a full clearance.
I think the...
But she may come back and want us to give her full clearance. No big deal. Do we have like a little thing on a knee board here or something? There, yeah.
Write it all down.
To file. Well, I can do it on the top of my head. I just need to see a little.
You want this notepad?
Yeah, but it's 650 Yankee Romeo, starting.
Is there something that we can use?
And 650 Yankee Romeo, roger.
Just so we can.
Here, you can have the scratch pad, babe.
Well, they're gonna want, a craft, right? CRAF team.
Yeah. I just do a scratch pad. Alright, you got controls?
Yeah, I got the controls. Well, we're good.
There's your bug right there.
I probably do off the top of my head. Just don't want to know how many people on board.
Yeah.
Aircraft. Clearance. Yeah, that'll be good. How much fuel do you think we have on board right now? Probably about another 2 hours, at least.
Yeah, 3 hours. Right
3
now.
hours. Okay.
144 is on it.
There we go. Now we're back to 8,500.
Okay, we're on our Victor Airway. Oh.
Now, do we have...
5 Sierra Papa, for the steel and Alpha, were you intending to do in VFR conditions?
Well, it's questionable whether we can do it VFR conditions. That's why I was going to ask for a little pop-down clearance. If you need, we can get a full clearance if we need to, or just a clearance basically to get down to the MEA.
Got 5 Sierra Papa. Let's see, for traffic reasons, probably if you want pop-up IFR, you'll have to do the VOR 35 or the ILS.
Not a problem. We were happy to do the ILS. 5 Sierra Papa.
Okay, roger, stand by.
Alright, so we get the ILS played up.
Got 5 Sierra Papa, reset transponder, squawk 1533.
1533 for 5 Sierra Papa.
Center, Bonanza 0 Yankee Romeo has information Bravo for the Hui.
Bonanza 0 Yankee Romeo, roger, thank you.
All right, let's get our frequencies in. Briefly.
Over to Tower 163.
Alright, localizer's 10.3. Here's the Hui.
Tiger 11, radar contact South Kauai, vortex altitude.
Tiger 11.
So she basically just made us IFR without asking many questions, really?
So we'll get vector to the south.
Yeah, that's okay.
Tiger 11, roger, same intention?
Tiger 11, I'd like to pick
Now,
up...
do you have a vertical speed? Shows us, like, what it takes to get down from here?
With our tanker at
Anywhere?
AR 901.
Just curious how high we are. Seems like we're a little high.
Tiger 11, roger, and do you know the call sign for that?
The PSI?
No, like, what is the vertical speed required to be at our airport 2 miles and 1,000-foot AGL? You know, that little, it's something I put in my GPS. It tells me basically, do I have to descend at 500 feet a minute, 600 feet a minute to get to the airport, or 10,000 feet a minute? Am I right over the airport? No big deal. I can roughly calculate it. We're still, how many miles away are we right now, baby? Can you calculate that with your fingers from the airport?
5 Sierra Papa clear to the Hui Airport via direct Napua, and the VOR runway 35 approach, descend and maintain 6,000, advises information Bravo.
Okay, cleared for the VOR 35 approach, and descend 6,000, 5 Sierra Papa.
And we're going to
And
Napua.
5 Sierra Papa, for now, clear direct Napua, and you can expect a VOR 35 unless you prefer
Napua. Clear direct Napua. We'll expect VOR 35 down to 6,000 for 5 Sierra Papa. Thank you.
5 Sierra Papa, thank you, and is this going to be a full stop?
Affirmative, 5 Sierra Papa.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
32 nautical miles, 17 minutes.
All right, you're going to get me, okay, you got me down to, she's taking care of it for us now.
Alright,
Give me
so let me get this guy in here, radio 111.
Can you just give me a little bit of a heading for now?
111 right here, there we go. So this will tell us when we get to our glide slope intercept, and it's going to be 3,000 feet, glide slope intercept is going to be 1,900.
Okay.
And Napua, we're going to be, let's see, 3,000.
And do we have GPS to get us direct Napua, or let me just use my iPad? No? Or do we have that in there?
No.
Waypoint. That's when I'm heading. Just want to make sure I'm going the right heading. Is it kind of like right there?
Yeah,
Say again?
that one's not going to show us.
I'm just wondering if you
So I have this right here.
144, 118.3, thanks.
I guess what I'm asking is, am I going the right direction right now?
Yeah, we're going the right
Tiger
direction.
11, clear
And
direct.
I'll just watch this as we go down. I would just keep the power in and just point down.
Okay.
Correction, clear direct DIT.
Keep the power like right there. Okay, cool.
And,
Do about 500 foot a minute.
Stay
Should be good.
on track for timing.
Tiger 11, roger, approved.
Tiger 11.
So let's see.
Let's make sure we're direct Napua. I don't want to get...
Yeah, so final approach course heading is going to be 350, so I'll keep track. When we get to 340, then I'll change it over to the ILS and we should intercept it. So we're going to keep turning until we get to here.
Now she said we're doing the VOR 35 or ILS?
The ILS, and then she'll give us the VOR if we want.
Gotcha.
We just want the ILS.
No, let's do ILS.
Yeah, so minimums is
131.905.
296 with half mile visibility. The missed approach is going to be a climb to 600, then right turn 3000, radial 070, and then we'll hold off to the east. So we'll have plenty of time.
Alright.
It'll be like 12 miles out from the VOR. Cool.
Down to 6,000.
Down to 6.
You like 500 a minute? About 500 or you want
That looks good, yeah. We got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time. Okay. That's why I'm so spoiled by my little vertical speed. It tells me basically at my next waypoint if I'm going down fast enough.
Yeah, no, I just do,
I should be able to do that in my head, but...
Yeah, so...
50 Papa, verify direct Napua.
Direct Napua.
Direct Napua, 50 Papa. Are we?
Yeah, we're heading there.
Okay.
So we can go to, let's see, this is 1. 15-4. I'll just ID this.
It's got 50 Papa, sorry, Miss Lee, you said you are direct Napua at this time?
Affirmative, 50 Papa, direct Napua.
Senator Kerner, 002, we have a no lock on 131.905. Do you have any other frequency for us?
Stand by. Delta 181, do you have the HF frequencies for today?
Can't pick that up.
Yeah, we do. Delta 181, how do you need them?
Good turn.
Affirmative, would you mind passing?
Are we direct Napua?
Sure, it looks like primary is 6532, secondary is
262.
You turn.
181, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
002, primary 6532, secondary 13300.
There we go. Much better. I was concerned about that. It didn't seem like we were direct.
Tiger 11, stay true, airspeed for today?
That's good right there. Hold that heading.
Got it?
Yeah.
Alright. And we're 7,000.
Tiger 11, it looks like it's
I'm sorry, 6,700 for 6,000.
Tiger 11, roger, thanks.
Airspeed's in the green.
Fernando 0 Yankee Romeo, contact Maui Tower 118.9.
Alive.
189 for Yankee Romeo. Thank you.
I mean, I could ask her for vectors. Say, look, we don't have a GPS.
Okay, there we go.
That's it?
Napua. Alright, so that will get us to this point right here.
That's the initial first mix? Okay. Alright, 6,200 for 6,000. Now this is where it's going to get good. No autopilot, and I'm going to have to hold the plane upright in the clouds. This is good stuff right here. Good stuff. Just make sure my heading's correct. That's the only thing I kind of feel a little bit weird about because I don't have a GPS or we're sort of like maybe should be doing vectors, right? We should be doing vectors since we're really not, because this is probably not, is this Ifr Approach GPS or no?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in theory, we can't really do direct.
50 Papa, crossing quarter above 3,000, cleared ILS from 35 approach.
At or about 3,000?
Yeah, at about 3,000, cleared ILS at 35 approach, 50 Papa.
Alright, so we can descend 3,000. Yeah, I know what you're saying right there.
Yeah, because we're not /G, right? We're not truly /G, so.
No, this is just for DME right here.
Right. So in theory, when she gives us direct, we're not technically legal to do a direct to a GPS appointment.
Yeah.
Philippine 101, radar service terminated, remain present squawk, frequency change approved.
present squawk, frequency change approved, Philippine 101. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Good day, thank you.
All good. It's still more or less a VFR day, right?
Level 250 heading 09.
Looks like we're hitting
Boeing
Napua.
244, accept
Good.
departure radar contact
Looks to me like we're heading straight to
east of
Napua.
Lucely Airport. Clear as camp.
Camp flying 244.
I don't want to go down too fast. We want to get low clouds, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the fun if we can't get in the clouds a little bit?
Start that actual time.
Heck yeah. I'll probably get at least 3 minutes of actual.
Yeah. 202.
This is way better for the YouTube channel. As long as I can keep the plane upright. 500 foot a minute. So what speed do you normally like in the clouds in this thing? When
That's
below?
fine, yeah.
You don't think I should get below 100? Okay.
If it gets choppy, then
Usually like
Just
100.
below 100.
Yeah, about 100 I'm thinking. Yeah.
I do about it. Yeah, instrument approach 100.
And we're pretty much right in the pool, yeah. Just help me correct if I start getting off from that.
So we'll be at Napua and we get like 332.
Give her the impression that I'm flying with a GPS, certified GPS. All right, 5,000 to 3,000.
Yeah, we got about 8 miles to Napua.
Oh yeah, we'll be there, no problem. I just want to make sure we didn't have to like push the nose straight down at some point. I wouldn't really.
Nah.
A little bit.
You said cross Napua at or above 3,000?
At about 3,000.
Okay.
All right, here we go, ladies and gents, and I'll just follow the heading bug for now. I see something. I gotta get my scan going here.
What's the temperature up here?
Don't worry, no ice, baby. That girl worries so much about ice. Here we go.
62.
Oh, what?
Alrighty. Keep her level. Keep our. Okay.
Hold that button.
Hold it. Hold the speed. Yeah, we definitely want to keep descending. About 500 foot a minute. Now we're getting pushed up a little bit. We're getting a little bit of lift. That's okay. I'll just pull a little power here. Clouds are lifting us up, making it a little hard to descend. We'll eventually get through them.
5
There we go.
miles to Napua.
Now we'll get some descends. Good.
Then keep holding a little bit right bank.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my heading bug not scanning. There you go. Need to scan. There we go. Good. That wasn't too bad.
I'm counting that as 0.1.
Gordon, is that 0.1 what?
I said I'm counting that as 0.1.
Are you taking points off here?
Yeah. No. Like time.
Oh.
0.1 actual.
Oh, yeah. That was like 30 seconds.
You're like, you're taking a point off for that?
I was like, what?
You jerk.
I wasn't even 10 degrees off heading. My scan's not that bad.
Napua's coming in.
You see that, baby? How we started climbing? So that can get disorienting. You got to keep your scan going and make sure you're looking at your airspeed.
Yeah.
You know, because that when you're climbing, you get off focus. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not descending. What's going on here? And the other thing is you can get a downdraft too, and that can get you. So all of a sudden you could be sideways in the clouds if you're not scanning fast enough.
Yep.
And
As long as we got 2 right there. Let's see. Move this over. This is coming in. So 332, and this centered up will be Napua. We're almost there. Look at that. Bam.
Good. We did good. It looks like we got GPS to her. That's all I care about. I just don't want her putting a scar on my ticket.
Yeah.
I made it 15 years with no scars.
Yeah, I mean, I've even filed and let them know I don't have GPS, and they'll still tell me direct to this, and I'm like,
no, I know.
What the heck? Like,
they don't care, but just technically speaking, if something happens, the FAA never doesn't care about anything until something happens, right?
All right, and then we'll follow this guy into Napua, and that one is 291.
All right, here we go.
HCF Center, this is Bonanza 650 Yankee Romeo on the missed approach for Lahui on a heading of 030, climbing to 5,000.
Bonanza 650 Yankee Romeo, HCF departure.
So turn 291 as soon as we get this guy swinging in.
Okay.
So it'll be a right turn, 291.
291. Once it starts coming, once it starts moving.
Yep.
And we're 3,600 for 3,000.
And I can turn this to 349.
Tiger 11, contact center 124.1 today.
Looks like she's starting to swing a little bit. And then what's my heading going to be once she swings?
Huh?
What's my heading?
Keep holding that 262.
262.
Contact, I'm on Northeast Philly Airport.
Don't turn just yet.
Altitude 1,100
Alright,
for 5,000.
that's that. 291.
Turn right, heading 110.
Starting to swing?
Yep, 291.
Okay, 291.
Heading 110.
And 3,400 for 3,000. Heading 291. Put some power back in.
Yeah, keep that turning because that's off.
Okay, right there. Good. Here we go.
Level 291. So we crossed 291. Now you can descend down to 1,900.
She cleared us, right? She cleared us? Okay.
Cleared us for ILS.
Do we need to report Napua?
Huh?
Do we need to report Napua?
No.
No, okay.
He already cleared us.
Alright.
291, so that's cool.
Alright.
And then here's
So just
our
follow
ILS, so
Okay.
when that swings in...
So we basically lined up for the runway right now?
We're almost there.
I mean, this is the runway, this is the localizer. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, hold on.
Cool.
Let me put that in there. 10-1, 10-9. I'm changing it. Okay, so hold that heading. This will be 359.
3673, check center, clear at Napua. Safe pressure flexing.
So when this swings in, then you can deviate from that. So go ahead, go back to that.
Okay, go back to the bug
Yeah.
and head down to 1900, right? Or is it
Yep,
20? Is it
19.
23? Okay, no, the other one was 23. That's right. The VOR.
Delta 181, radar service terminated.
The VOR Alpha was 2300. That's right.
Have a go and thanks for your help.
We looked at too many approaches. This is good though. I mean, this is Stacie. You know, normally you'd want to, as a student, you're going to want to prep, but this is what happens in the real world. You end up having to change.
There it is. So this is what we're doing right now, and when this swings in, you can turn to 349.
349.
Yeah. So just keep holding that bug right now.
Okay.
And 291. So I get down a lot faster. I chop and drop right now.
Okay, chop and drop.
You're about 2 miles.
Okay.
So we need to lose.
Oh, we need to be at 1900, 2 miles?
Yep.
Roger that, yeah. Good, go for Rich.
Alright, fuel selectors both, mixtures rich. Strobes on, landing lights on.
Affirmative. Strobes on, landing lights on. Oh. Okay.
Good job holding that. That looks good. That's pretty.
Now we're coming down fast enough, I think, aren't we? Yeah. And expect
light slopes live.
2,300 for 1,900.
Okay, it's ID'd. ILS is good.
2,000.
Alright, localizer's live. Glide slope's live. So that's starting to swing in. So once that swings in,
start turning to 349.
Then you'll intercept 249.
249.
Or 349, sorry.
349. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, and we're 2,000. I'm gonna add some power back in. Alright, we're starting to climb a little bit. So what that's telling me is I need to go up a little bit. Okay, so that's telling me to go a little bit this way, Stan.
Just hold 1,900.
Okay, with that whole 1,900.
And we'll have to keep turning past this for our ground track to be looking good. Chase that ILS. Chase it, chase it, chase it.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
Hold that until the ILS comes in.
And what's my heading going to be? 3, what was the heading for that? What's the course for the ILS?
Huh?
What's the approach course?
349.
349, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got it on 349. Well,
so, when this comes back in, you could turn back probably to this.
To 349?
Yeah.
So that's past 3, that's not 349, is it? I guess I'll just try to grab this. Okay, I got it.
Skyhouse 5 Sierra Papa, contact Louis Town, 118.9, have a good day.
1.9 air, 5 Sierra Papa, have a good day.
No, we haven't gotten to the final approach fix yet. Let me get you back 1,900. So high, that's okay. Looking pretty good there.
Get up, get up, get up.
We're almost to the final.
Hui Tower, Cessna runway 335 Sierra Papa, inbound on the ILS, runway 35.
I'm not looking out the window.
Or Christian 335 Sierra Papa Louis. Tower runway 35, clear land, Bravo's current.
Runway 35, clear land, 5 Sierra Papa. Alright, there it is.
So I need to pull over a little bit here.
Yep. Because we got that wind. So that's a pretty good heading right there once you get stabilized on that approach. It is.
Just trying to get it. Alright, glide slope looks like it might be starting to move. Okay, 4-ish. Alright, there's a glide slope on the move.
Alright, there it is.
Keep that to the right a little bit. And then the wind's coming out of...
Yeah, so that's perfect, 349. So just hold that bug. And then you're a little to the right so you can go right of the bug. Get you right back on it.
Alright.
Alright, at half dot. So once that line touches the circle, you can put flaps 10.
Oh yeah, I'm not going slow enough, am I?
No, but you'll slow down to go.
Right.
So below 110, you can put flaps 10.
Gotcha.
So right now you
Okay,
can
so
start to reduce that power to 15.
Alright, 15. That's about what this thing takes?
Yep.
Okay. So I need to go a little bit right to that.
Alright, put your first notch of flaps.
Okay.
Power to 15.
Power to 15. Alright, we're gonna balloon a little bit.
Anyone out there looking for if we could change for the flight of 2?
We got it made.
2 and flight, freaking change groove.
Okay, we're starting to come in there a little bit. The glide slope looks good. A little bit that way. A little bit to the right. Just a little hair that way.
Nailed it.
Nice crosswind. I haven't done an approach in a 172 in a while. Except I actually did my BFR, but there was no clouds. I did my BFR in August in a 172. That was the last time I flew it. But we didn't really do any. Did we do instrument approach, Stace? On my BFR?
I don't remember.
I think you had me do one approach. Alright, let's get that right there. Glide slope looks good. So you see how I got that? So if the line goes up, I chase it up. If the line goes down, I chase it down. You got that, Stace?
Yeah.
The line goes right, I turn right. There, right there, that's locked. That's locked and loaded right there. So that's the wind basically crabbing us. And so now I need to go so I'm gonna add just a little bit of power. Power for altitude, pitch for speed. So I'm just got a little bit of power. And there we go, right there.
Dude, that is fun stuff. So we got like 0.2 actual.
You like that pop-up? That was a pop-up, dude. She didn't ask a thing. I'm used to that.
Pop-up?
A pop through clearance. I'm used to them asking a little more than that. She didn't ask nothing. Here's your squawk code. Hope you're IFR. Normally they ask you, are you in the plane instrument radar? That's usually the one thing they ask me. And they'll ask me how many passengers on board. She didn't ask nothing.
Oh, she, yeah.
She's like, you good? If you say so, buddy.
Yeah, usually if I know I'm going to go instruments, then I'll like follow something and then I'll just like pick it up like en route, depart VFR.
Well, I don't do the pop-up thing as a habit. I mean, that's kind of, that's jerky, right? Because they got to put you in the system or whatever. The reason she gave that to us so easily is because, I'm curious whether we even end up in the system or not. Probably not.
Yeah.
If we go to FlightAware, I doubt we'll be followed as IFR. But maybe. All right, here we go. So there we go. So I need to just a little to the right. And now I'm actually a little high.
All right, we got 900 of minimums. 900
minimum, so 1,200 for 900.
Oh, no, 902 minimums.
Oh, 900 more. Okay, what's the minimum? 800 feet, right?
300.
300, okay. Oh, we're ILS now. Geez, I keep thinking we're on that VOR alpha. Okay, so here, see, Stace, I'm starting to stray a little bit. The wind's straying me here. Okay, and I need to go down a little bit more because I'm a little high. So what I do is I release my power so I can come down, and I just sort of turn myself to the right. The wind's just blowing across the runway. And right now I could be solid in the clouds. I can't see that. You can see the runway today, but obviously in real life you wouldn't necessarily be able to see the runway. And we just got to, and you want to follow that needle just 3 to 5 degrees. If you start doing more than that, you're going to be doing this wig-wag nonsense and you'll get a full deflection and you're poked. And then now...
Get foot poked?
Poked. You learn all kinds of new words today.
Man, actually, since we reached the west side of Maui, that only took us an hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Bada bing. 700 for 300.
400 to go.
400 to go. Okay, and here I'm looking at, I'm trimmed at 90. That's what you want, right? The way you said hands off,
good.
Trimmed at 90?
Yeah. Really helps a lot.
All right. Well, that wind's a-blowing. All right, so here, if you get a full flexion, you have to go miss. So we don't want to do that. So we kind of go over here. We're going to try to catch up. And remember, the cone gets narrow and narrow, so it gets real sensitive at the end. Okay, so now we're 200 feet, so we're still in the clouds. We can't see a darn thing, but we know we're lined up, and our airspeed's good. You want me to go just 20 degrees flaps ultimately? 500 for...
Once you get to minimums.
Okay, so here we go. So I need to, now I'm a little low. Okay, so now you see my pappies look good, but my needles tell me I'm a little low. So I'm going to add a little bit of power, and I'm just going to kind of crab over to the right, just maybe 5 degrees. 5 degrees, and we're still in the clouds. We can't see a damn thing. Still in the clouds. We can't see a damn thing. 100 feet to go. We're calling out at this point.
100 minimums.
100 minimums. So we can literally still be in the clouds on ILS. This is how low you can get when
we got direct crosswind, almost 20 knots.
Got it.
Looks like it.
And boom. Okay, you want more flaps?
Alright, now you can put flaps 20.
Flaps 20, which is right there.
Alright, pull the power.
Pull the power. Alright. Now, I can do an Ifr approach to see if I can land a damn plane. Alright. I'm going to go trim out a little bit. Okay. And nice wind. Jeez. Okay.
That aileron in.
Right aileron. Here we go.
Yep. There. Not too much on the rudder. Not too much rudder.
Okay.
Keep it straight.
There we go.
Slowly go over.
Okay. All right.
Whoa. Too much right rudder. Too much right rudder.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No. You're doing too much right rudder. I keep pressing to the left.
Oh, I thought that was you. That's why I was pressing so hard, because you're... Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let me know what your inputs are. There we go. I thought it was me not pushing enough right rudder. Because it was pushing back on the left, so I thought, oh, what's going on here?
No, if the nose was turning, yeah,
right,
that's the rudder.
No,
Alright, we'll keep rolling all the way to Delta.
November 5 Sierra Papa, turn left at Delta and taxi across runway 3 at Delta. Do you know where you're going?
Where we're going?
Transit parking, 5 Sierra Papa, and we'll turn left at Delta, cross runway 3 at Delta, 5 Sierra Papa.
Cessna 5 Sierra Papa, parking spots are just south of the tower next to the other GA aircraft.
Rudder will park over there, 5 Sierra Papa. Alright, so Delta.
12.9er. Well, is it 0.9er for ground?
Oh, dude, sound is loud. Are you guys getting like a strobe? I think that's what that is. Do you hear it?
I didn't hear it.
Like boom.
Louis Tower, this is Bonanza 650 Yankee Romeo. Cleared for the visual approach runway 35.
Yeah, window's blowing.
Now 650 Yankee Romeo.
Yeah, this is where I had direct crosswind 26.
Set on runway 35 for Yankee Romeo.
What was the crosswind?
It was like 18, 20.
Wow.
Almost direct.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty gnarly crosswind.
Yeah, it's probably like 15 knot direct. Or 15 knot crosswind component.
Which is the demonstrated on this, right?
Yeah, demonstrated.
It felt like it. Well, I mean, the wing was over the right.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Look at that, see?
Wow.
It's only like 10, 20 degrees off.
Well, that wasn't a terrible landing.
No, that's good.
Need to come do about 20 of those.
Stressful conditions, and that's Delta over there. He said park
south of the tower.
South of the tower, yeah.
Delta's right here.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't involved in any of that.
Oh, did you not like that landing?
You don't want to practice here?
I'm glad
Look at that wind blowing, baby. Look at that wind blowing. See that wind blowing across the grass?
Oh my gosh.
Insanity.
So when we get leeward of all this stuff, it's going to be just a little bumpy today. But hey, we got pretty high clouds, and that's the highest point that we're pretty much crossing in Waimea Canyon, so this looks good.
Sweet.
Promising.
Louis Tower, you 0 Yankee Romeo, wind check.
You're still up for flying, right, baby?
04016.
Yeah.
It'll be beautiful.
Roger that, thank
Yeah,
you.
we can run out, go to the restroom. Sure, someone's got to pee. Me?
Well, are we gonna run to the beach here or no?
Huh?
You guys want to run to the beach or no?
Which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do beach or do you want to do the flight first?
Oh,
because we got the VFR conditions right now.
Yeah, let's fly. Let's fly.
Yeah.
Let's fly. Let's get.
While we have the conditions.
We don't even have to go to the beach.
Oh, we should. We might have time.
Let's look at the time. It's 12:30, so we'll sort of reassess our situation.
Yeah. It only takes like an hour to do this. So.
Yeah, that's all good. So we'll actually come back here again, land here again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're south of the tower. Which way are we going here?
Alright, so Delta, we'll keep going straight.
Okay.
Cross runway 3. Looks good, looks good.
There's the GA over there.
Yep.
And he did give us, he did,
Yeah.
okay. We're supposed to repeat those back for sure.
Ahoy, Sunshine 20 at Twin Lakes with Bravo.
Sunshine 20 Lily Tower, trades approach to the south Battleboard saddle.
Yeah, trade approach front south, Sunshine 20.
Then we'll follow it to
Gotcha.
that one, not a direct right.
No, that's why I was pushing so hard on the right rudder, because I didn't realize you were pushed on the left one, and I thought, why is the rudder not working?
Oh.
I was like, what's going on? So I was thinking I needed a lot of rudder to keep the nose straight on the runway.
Oh yeah, no, especially direct crosswind, like I wouldn't stress trying to get back hard on center, because you could end up like going on two wheels like this.
Yeah, doing a ground loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I've had a lot of people like try really hard to get back on center. I'm like, dude, you're not on it, don't try to get back on it with the winds.
Right. Or if you do it real slow.
Yeah.
Alright, we're in park. Where's fuel? Down there, huh? So sweet, we just landed on Kauai.
Yeah, I mean, we can even refuel now. We'll do an hour, and then, you know, we can make it back to Maui.
Yeah, let's just see how I feel. We don't have to go to the beach here. We can go to the beach at Lanai too, or whatever.
Ooh.
All kinds of options. What do you want to do, Stace?
There's a parking like right there.
In between or just to the right?
To the right of it, yeah.
I got it.
He's got a pretty tall wing right there. That,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and here's one right there.
I'll just take this one, why not?
Yeah.
Path of least resistance. There's signature, we're familiar with that, aren't we, babe?
Oh, yes, the nice.
Oh man, look at that plane.
That's sweet. What is that?
Ahoy, Sunshine 20 for south.
Sunshine 20 clear.
It has a funky name.
4920.
Okay, avionics off first or no? All your lights, all your avionics off. Alrighty. Sweet.
Where were we going to eat? Here or somewhere else?
Yeah, we'll talk. Let's just go stretch our legs and talk about.
I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah. First things first. Personal needs.
Oh, sorry, let me.
You crashed the scanner, or that was just the. Air. Good job on the ILS, man. That was nice. Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm glad.
That's fine. Now you know how to ask for a real quick clearance.
Yeah. Pop. Was it pop down?
You know, that's what I call it. Pop through. That's what we call it. I don't think it's in the book. I'm let down. You know, just basically let me down through the clouds. And you just remember, if it's below the MEA, you might want to think twice about it. You know, well, we really wouldn't have to there, because that was basically a full clearance. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll say, yeah, go to the MEA. So if the cloud ceilings that say,
You got key?